Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. I hope you liked the new intro. It's something I'm experimenting with. I'm currently operating stream on a, I guess, lower PC than usual. So please excuse if any technical difficulties come up or anything like that. If the stream crashes, I will try to immediately bring it back up. We have quite a long series that we're going through today. Also, I want to get this across from the very beginning. Any super chats, donations, memberships will be read at the end of stream, just because we have a lot to get through today. I don't want anybody to feel like they were missed, so we're going to be reading them all at the end of stream today. So one more time, if there's any donations or anything, we will be reading them at the end of stream today. So just because we have a lot to get through. There is over 2 hours straight of just pure watch time today. That's without me talking. Yes, as you guys know, my PC was like acting up. It's in the shop right now. I may pause to text the guy that's working on it because he's been actively messaging me today, talking about the issue and whatnot. So today we're going over Ted's Caving Journal, which is an analog horror that was created based on Ted the Caver, which is a creepypasta that some of you may have heard of, some not. It's one of the very, very old creepypastas. Now, me personally, although I am like super into horror, I've never dived into creepypastas much. So I have no idea what to expect today. I put out a poll on Twitter a few days ago, basically saying, should I read the story first or should I watch the video first? And it seems that the majority voted that I should watch the series first in this analog horror style and then read it after. So, which is what I plan to do. I plan to read it off stream though. I'm not going to be reading it on stream. Because apparently it is also very long from what I've heard. So, if I do enjoy the series enough, this will become a video. This stream is more likely to become members only. So if you can't make the entire stream, that is okay. This will probably become a YouTube video afterwards. If this is not members only, then that means that there will be no YouTube video on it. But yeah, so basically the premise of the story is that there's this guy named Ted. He found this cave, and apparently inside the cave, I believe, again, I barely know anything about this, so I'm trying to explain what it's about to the best of my ability. I believe when they're exploring the cave, they find this little hole in it, and there's wind coming through it, which means that there could be something deeper or another exit on the other side, so they try to venture deeper in the cave, and obviously things go very, very wrong. So, here we go. Let's jump right in. Again, 2 hours plus of just watching today. Just watching. So, this is going to be quite long. Do you guys want auto-generated captions by YouTube, or should we put no captions? Because there aren't captions from the actual video, but YouTube does have their own captions on there. Damn, that is all right, I'm gonna put up a poll. I don't know why I even ask questions anymore. I can never tell what the majority is saying. Because again, even though captions can help, it could sometimes be wrong, and that's like the biggest problem about it. The poll is up right now. Yes captions, auto captions, or no auto captions. Okay, vast majority is voting yes to auto captions. How many people voted on that? Damn, 439 votes already. You guys going crazy. Oh my god, we have 1,500 people here. All right. I did not expect that many people to show up. Welcome in. I just got a text. My device is on its technician's bench and diagnostics have begun. All right, so we'll put on the captions. Just again, be aware the captions could be incorrect. So don't take everything that it says to be 100%. It's just to help, because sometimes it can be hard to hear. All right. Enough yapping. Let's jump right in. Okay. Mods, please blow up my phone, blow up the chat if anything happens to the stream. Just let me know. Oh, fit check. I'll give you guys a fit check real quick. My fit's not too crazy today. You know, I'm just wearing a black shirt. I'm wearing some shorts. You know what I'm saying? The socks though are just black. Nothing special. Just black ankle socks today. Sorry, we're not too spicy. I do got the rings and the necklace on though, so that's good at least. Came somewhat prepared. I'm doing my laundry right now, so I didn't have any fancy socks. All right, let's run it, guys. Again, any donos, super chats, or anything like that will be read towards the end of the stream, just because we got a lot to get through today. All right, here we go.
I think it's on. That should be on. All right. Cool. Hi.
Hey.
I'm Ted. If some of you know me, you know me. If you don't, that's completely fine.
I don't know Ted.
And this is a cave behind me. I cave. Spelunking, cave exploration. This is a really fun hobby of mine. And today I brought a camera with me because I think I found something rather interesting at the bottom of this cave. Or at least I remember I think I did. So we'll find out. But essentially, I brought the camera with to just navigate and date all of this, unexplored territory. Well, the cave is explored, but we'll figure that out later. So yeah, essentially this will act as like little recordings or diaries of what goes on in the caves, which is super exciting. And I don't know what to say. Yeah, that should be good. I can show you the entrance that me and I do have a friend with me. Let me just switch on my light. Me and a friend over there. That's the good old. What should I call you? Well, I mean, you said you want to be anonymous, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's B, I guess.
What's up, B?
Because it's the first letter. It's the first letter of your name. Okay. So yeah, B's setting up the rope. Let me just make sure.
All right. So what do we think his name is? Brian, Brad, Brady, Barnacle, Big, Bob. Lots of different B names it could be. Brock, Bradford, Barry, Brenda. Yeah, could be Brenda. Can't judge. I do again, I don't know how deep I have to look into this series. It does kind of like when he says like, at least I think I remember, it's kind of like red flag in my head. I'm like, oh my god, is that important? But I don't know if that's just like, this does feel very authentic. This feels like someone just picked up a camera that's never really used it for the first time and isn't like super experienced with talking on camera. It feels good so far. I'm liking the vibe. I also didn't mention this is called Floyd's Tomb and the date is December 30th 2000. So Bumblebee, buttocks. You got a point, chat. We don't know. Maybe we'll find out later. But we got our boy Ted and his friend B, and they're gonna show us this cave.
Sure, you can see.
Also, I do want to credit Windigoon because I believe that Windigoon and Meat Canyon inspired this guy to create this series. If my source is correct, because I believe Windigoon and Meat Canyon made a video on Ted the Caver, and then that guy saw the video and then made like this live action version of it.
Oh, did we lose the cave? I think it's there. Yeah, no, it's there. Oh, we're just zoomed in. Okay, I'm still figuring out how the cameras work. That looks like it's in focus. Okay, yes. So, I wanted to show you the cave. What am I doing? Right. Okay, let's look at the hole. So, B setting up the rope that we're going to be abseiling down with. So we've got the climbing gear, and essentially this is the hole. It's in this little cave entrance, and it goes down a lot deeper. So there's a bit of a ledge, and then it goes down to the left and down even further. So we're just setting up the rope so we can get down in there. And yeah, it's super exciting actually. Yeah, so let me take you guys back outside. Back outside. So there we go. Now you guys can see. Sweet. All right. So yeah, that's the cave. Let's get on in and explore a bit. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope this is a fantastic series documenting what we hope is a virgin passage, because that is unmarked territory, and that is super, super exciting. So let's go check it out. All right, let me see if I can switch you off. Okay. So, you filming?
Yeah.
All right. So, some of the tight crawl spaces. Oh shit! I don't know if I should match the angle. Some of the tight crawl spaces we do have to go through to get to what we think is the virgin passage. So,
I could never. I could never do this.
You ready to crawl through here? You got your helmet. I should probably have a helmet on next time.
Yeah.
Okay. Move through. You can switch it off now. Cool. Okay, well, that's why we wear helmets.
Yeah. That's why I wear helmets.
But yeah, it's pretty tight spaces. And you can see the roof is like right here.
How's the volume, by the way, chat?
Nope.
He's going ahead of me though. There's a bit of a crouch. It's about an hour's trip towards the spot that we want to get to. So just watch ahead.
An hour's trip?
And, yeah, so almost there. I think it's been about 40 minutes.
Nah, you're bugging. You're totally bugging. Listen, I know this is like such like a common thing when people see caving videos that they're like, I could never do that. Oh my god, me? I could never do it. And I agree. This is like a thrill seekers type thing. And I could definitely do that in some cases. Like there's some things that I think I have done or would do that are a bit crazier and other people wouldn't do. But the amount of horror stories that you hear about like people caving and things going wrong, I have so much respect for people that can actually do this and do it smartly. I mean, obviously there's, accidents happen and whatnot, but this is like, man, an hour in, like, God forbid anything goes wrong, anything, I don't know, you break a leg, you cut yourself open, something, you have an hour to go all the way back out. That's insane. That's a deep cave. Yeah, I feel like I could definitely see the fun aspect of it. I can also see just like why it's so interesting to explore something that nobody else has done before. Like that's why I used to do like my abandoned explorations and stuff. It's always so cool to like see something that not most people see. What's the horror movie? The Descent? Is it The Descent? About the girls that go caving and they end up finding like the creatures in the cave. Spoiler alert, but that movie, I saw that movie like when I was really young with my parents. And that movie, I was like, yeah, I'm never ever stepping foot near a cave. Unless it's like, you ever seen those giant cave entrances? And then people like, I would never go deep in. Ever since I saw that though. Nah. Yeah, I think The Descent's a good horror movie. Pretty cool horror movie. Alright, enough yapping. I gotta keep going.
Yeah, it's opening up. Alright. Cool.
Upwards landed on my legs.
Ah, I see. Well, at least you didn't fall. Imagine you broke your arm before doing all of this. That'd be really bad. Yeah.
That's what I just said.
Should be down here, right, kid?
Oh, shit. I'll go get more rope.
Is that running water?
No worries. I'll set up the lights so we can see better. But we need to hop down here. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. You good? Cool. All right. Let me set up the torch down here. Cool. Okay.
This is crazy because this is like an actual cave.
Okay. I think it's
Like this dude found a legit cave and filmed this.
It's just silent. Dark, you can't see anything. With thousands of rock beneath you, which I think is quite funny. But dripping in the distance through the rock. And then there's B in the background busy getting equipment. Alright, I think let's keep moving on the stuff. Alright.
I actually have no idea where this is gonna go to.
So quiet.
Like, I don't know if this is genuinely just gonna be like they get stuck in
Yeah,
here,
it's on.
or if they run into something or someone.
Yeah, we got to the end. It's about say an hour's worth of a trip here, and then it'll be an hour's worth trip back. So exciting stuff. We did find the hole, which is really cool. We didn't film it because just our lights are about to die, so we just thought we'd do this quickly and then we get out. So yeah, hole's there. We did look in. It's about like 3 meters, I'd estimate, right? Yeah, about 3 meters from the hole to where it widens up. But it is wide enough for someone to fit in, which I think is pretty exciting. And also, what's that saying again?
If it blows, it goes.
Yeah, so if it blows, it goes, meaning if there's good airflow, then that usually means that there's a good sign for a cave system behind it, which is just awesome. I'm super excited. So I think our plan of action then is we're probably going to go and fetch some sledgehammers and drill bits. Those are bad. Some sledgehammers and drill bits, and then also an electric drill if we can get it. I did suggest liquid nitrogen,
But there's no way we're getting that down.
but yeah, there's probably an hour's worth of a trip through some crawling. I don't think we'd be able to get it. Damn, this bats are aggressive. Yeah, so don't think we're gonna get it down, which is unfortunate. Dynamite just won't work.
I'd like to get out alive, please.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so hole's there. We're gonna open it up and just a virgin passage, unexplored territory. I mean, that's exciting. That's so exciting. Dude, it'd be so cool. Anyways, yeah. So I think before our batteries die, let's maybe head out of here. We did name the passage as well, actually, which is, I think this is pretty smart. B didn't think, but we called it Floyd's Tomb because it's such a tight squeeze.
I feel like it's kind of morbid.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, it's gonna be really fun. I mean, I think if we can open it up, unexplored territory. That's why we have the camera, so we can document it. Things should be awesome, you know.
Okay, no, I'm not tripping. That's on purpose. Do you hear that? There's like something that's like, there's some sound in the background that keeps starting and then stopping and then starting and then stopping. Also, is that like a bat edited in? Okay, I'm like 90% sure this was filmed in a real cave. And I think it's also crazy, like, because if it's not a real cave, then this is just incredible camera work and like use of whatever they had. I gotta wait till the camera to the bat comes up again. But that's crazy if that's like a real bat. Yeah, there's like, again, do not spoil. I will hate you forever if you spoil anything for this, please, because I am reading chat. I am trying to like gauge what everybody's discussing and whatnot. But there is like some sound in the background, and I thought I was tripping before. I thought maybe that was just whatever, but it keeps coming up, and I'm not sure if that's something we're supposed to be aware of, or if it's something that's like, I don't know, just like a product of whatever. I don't like if it's just not important.
So we can document it. Things should be awesome, you know. I'm really excited. Yeah, so explore Floyd's Tomb, open it up, get the gear in here, and yeah, I think that's super exciting. So let's get out of here before our batteries die. Yeah,
Okay. And that's the end of the first video. I am impressed. I am interested. So for those that are just joining in, Ted and his friend B, they discovered this cave. They go an hour deep into the cave and they find this opening that they need to basically break through to get deeper into the cave. And there's wind blowing out of it, which apparently, according to their term, if it blows, it goes. So if it blows air, that means that it could go way further in. So their goal is to get way further in. And this whole thing is documenting it. It's called Floyd's Tomb. That's what they're calling it. So, and they're hoping it's a passage that no one's ever discovered before. And that's the goal, is for them to just break into it. This video is just to show us the situation and I guess to show us the hole. So Yeah, I guess we'll just move on to the next video. I don't really have much to say other than that rumbling thing, and that I'm impressed with like how this looks and it's filmed. I like the style a lot. I'm totally immersed. I'm not even like second guessing anything. So the next video is January 27th 2001, which is around a month-ish after this last one that we just watched. And don't start the video, stop it. I am gonna read some donos real quick because I do feel bad making everybody wait what is probably gonna be like 2 hours. So I'm just gonna try to run through them quick and then we'll keep going. Oh my god, you guys went crazy already. Shadowpunk, thank you for the 5. Hello again, Marcus. So happy to join another one of your live streams. Welcome in, Shadowpunk. I'm happy that you made it. Bridge Trini Robson, Emesis Blue. Is that the name of a series? Oh, you said it twice too. Thank you for the $4. What is Emesis Blue? Is that another series? I'm not falling into a joke that I don't know, am I? Green Libra, thank you for becoming a member. Do you want to sit? Thank you for the $2. Pump up with Blue Gamer Sub. I cooked too much. I hope you're enjoying the Blue Gamer Sub. By the way, guys, the stream is always sponsored by Gamer Subs. The link's in the description if you guys want to check it out. You get 10% off with code Immortal. And if you don't want to commit to a tub without trying the flavor first, they do have free flavor packs that you can get. So make sure to look into those. It's like right on the cover of the website. Super Kami, thank you for the 2. You're awesome. Vegeta or Piccolo? Definitely Vegeta. Big Vegeta guy. He's even on the whiteboard right here above my finger. Little animated Vegeta. Vegeta. Emo Headcrab, thank you for the 5. Hey, my dude, couldn't be here last live, but I'm here today. Thank you for making my days easier with your content. Thank you so much for making it, Emo Headcrab. It's okay if you missed the last one. Thankfully, the last stream is available to everyone. So you could go watch it still if you did miss it, if you want to. Bridge Trini Robinson, you donated 10 and said Emesis Blue again. What is Emesis Blue? Did Chad answer that? Did I miss it? Emesis Blue is a TF2 horror film. TF2 is in like Team Fortress 2? I'd be interested in that. And taking a watch of that. I will have to look into that. Interesting. I've actually played TF2 like once in my life, but I would definitely be interested in checking out a film about it. Lovely Scarlet, thank you for the 10. Ted the Caver is one of the first creepypastas. It was not only wild to hear about, but absolutely crazy to read. Well, I'm interested. I'm definitely going to read it after this to see how accurate it is to the actual story. So I will let you guys know. This will more than likely be a YouTube video. I'm like 90% sure at the moment. Lana, thank you for the 10. Hey, Marcus, I'm so glad I could make it to another stream. Welcome in, Lana. Happy that you made it here today. Isabella, thank you for the SEK 50. I'm not sure what currency that is, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Reached Trini with a $50 donation saying Emesis Blue. All right, I will check out Emesis Blue 100%. Thank you for the donos. Oh my god, that's like over $60 and just saying Emesis Blue. I think it's funny that you only said Emesis Blue, not check out Emesis Blue, just Emesis Blue. Thank you. I appreciate the donuts. Thank you so much. And Zeke, thank you for the 5. Marcus, instead of reading it after, I'd extremely recommend listening to Dark Somnium's narration. A fantastic creepypasta narrator, deaf worth your time. Thank you, because I am a fan of like audiobooks, so that would be the equivalent. Zeke, thank you for that, to letting me know. I will definitely do it that way instead. That is a good idea. And Jose, thank you for the 10. Hi Marcus, I just got here. What did I miss? Hopefully you did hear my explanation when I described it before. So hopefully you didn't miss too much. Basically, our boy Ted and B, they're exploring this cave. They want to get in deeper, so they have to break out some of the rock to get in more. And we did hear a weird noise. I'm kind of sleepy. Thank you for the 5. You never finished Pufferfish Rave. Well, I mean, if you were there and saw the Pufferfish Rave, you know why I didn't finish it. Because Crazy Cat, thank you for the 10. I had a caver show me how they got through those tight spaces, and I'm not claustrophobic, but no, just no. Yeah, I agree. Especially, there's that popular story of, I apologize for not remembering the name, but I know it's very popular on YouTube. I've seen a few videos on it. The caver that went head first in by accident, and they were unable to get his body out. Ever since I heard stories like that too, and watched The Descent, I've been totally like, I'm never going into a tight cave ever in my life, because that's just terrifying to me. Scary situation. Definitely couldn't get scary. Do you want to sit? Thank you for the 5. 19 minutes if the footage would... Oh, if the footage has obtained, I guess something and it went right. That's true. We are watching like footage that has been found, so I don't know what Ted's fate is going to be at the end of this. Again, I have no idea what we're going to run into, whether this is going to be like paranormal or regular, like, you know, crazy person, or if they just genuinely get stuck and something scary happens in the cave. I have no idea what to expect. Lovely Scarlet, thank you for the 5. Ted's cave is a real cave despite its supernatural inhabitants. Oh. Where's the Men in Black pen click? You just forgot what you heard? Thank you, Lovely Scarlet. I didn't know that it was a real cave, though. I did hear that Cave the Story was like loosely based on a real story, though. Bridge Trini, I see your donut now, the 5. It's a TFT video on YouTube. I will check it out. For you, I will check it out 100%. Squeaky Pip, thank you for becoming a member. Finally made it to stream. Love the vibes. I'm happy that you're enjoying the vibes here, and thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. And Slavic Witch, thank you for the 25. Greetings. I always enjoy your videos. Always so entertaining. Well, I'm happy that you made it to a stream, and I appreciate the dono. Thank you. And Viraya, thank you for becoming a member as well. And Mr. Burning Rose, thank you for the 5. MSS Blues, Team Fortress 2 is a little horror movie my girlfriend told me about, and I didn't understand it, so I stopped halfway through. I will have to check it out, though. I will check it out. Because I feel like I've heard that name before in recommendations. That is like the first thing I said, is I thought it was an analog horror series or something. So I will look into it. Alright, back to Ted the Caver, the Mystery Cave. Let's get it. Again, this one's called Mystery Cave. This one takes place around a month-ish after the last one. And this one's 12 minutes long. And I will turn the captions on for you.
Yeah, I think it's on. Alright. Hello. It's Ted again.
What's good,
so
Ted?
we're back. It's been about 2 to 3 weeks, I think, since our last trip here to Mystery Cave, and I realized we didn't really tell you guys where this place is, which I think we did for good reason. We don't want you guys, you know, finding this place. Not because we're like selfish or anything. It's just that, you know, I think for everyone's safety, it is a local cave and it is, you know, known in the area, but just for now, while we make this, I think we'll just keep it as Mystery Cave, which
That's
I think
fair.
is a fun name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Bit on the nose.
It's a bit on the nose. Okay, yeah, fair, but I mean, what else are we gonna name it? Cave? Anyways, so we also realized that we don't need to take our harnesses in all the way anymore. So we can actually leave these guys here. So yeah, after the abseil down, which takes about 20 minutes, essentially we'll take our harnesses off, leave most of the gear at the front of the cave, and then we brought tools this time. We brought tools to excavate the hole. Let me show you guys what we have actually. Here we go.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, so essentially what we got is classic gear. Let me show you guys with the camera itself. So basically, very basic. We got classic hammer, a bullpen, or you know, just a really, really big nail, whatever you want to call it. And then the classic old DeWalt electric drill, which I think will be a good start to what we want to begin with. I think I can hold it like this, yeah. So yeah, I think it's a bit of a hassle getting all of the tools down to the hole. I think we'll leave some of it in the cave depending on how we feel later. And yeah, let's show you guys the hole, because I realized I didn't do that the last one. So
Yes, please. I want to see it. Oh, you can really hear the running water.
It has been raining a lot in this area recently. This is all water. That is crazy, dude.
That looks so weird.
A lot of rainwater. Like a lot of rainwater. I don't know if we'll be able to get through this without staying dry. Shit. Got my shoes soaked. Damn it.
Yeah, you're not staying dry, buddy.
Alright. Let's keep moving. I think we'll have to go around the rock trail there.
Yeah.
Okay. Seems like one of the crawl spaces may have flooded a bit.
Damn.
This is gonna be fun. Alright, let's go B.
Why are we confused, chat? I'm seeing some people say they're confused.
Oh, it's cold. That is pretty cold. Deep too. Alright. Here we are. As promised. There it is. The hole.
That's a small
see it very
asshole,
well.
dude. I don't like. I know he said it was small, but I thought it was a little bigger than that. Damn, you can hear the wind though coming out of the hole. Hello, Rex's dog. Or hi, Rex. Yeah, dude, that's a really small hole. You would think that the hole would be like way bigger for it to be some. I mean, not way bigger, like, but big enough that he's like super interested by it. But I guess, you know, you hear the air and. I mean, listen, they know more about caves than I do, so. Okay, this is my last recap for those that are confused. This guy Ted and his friend B are cavers. They go into this cave, which is called Mystery Cave, and they find this hole, this small hole, and there's air coming out of the hole, which means that the cave goes way deeper. So the goal is to break through the hole so that they could get through it and explore deeper into the cave, and then they're going to document all their findings. This area that they're trying to get into, I believe they called it Floyd's Tomb, right? But the cave overall, they're calling Mystery Cave for now. And also the cave is like somewhat flooded at the moment.
Can focus it there. You take my headlamp off and shine in there. So there, you see?
No, not
So
really.
we shoved a hardened type rope into it. See if we can get more. Yeah, see, it goes further. Camera can't pick it up too well. Hold on, let me put my headlamp on. Alright, so we shoved this in, me and B, to gauge how far it went in. That's why we estimate about 3 meters, just because, well, that's how deep the rope sort of hit. It's very stiffened. And yeah, essentially we're gonna try and get rid of all of this, especially this big one, and then hopefully we can fit through. So that'll be the progress. The rock is pretty thin, and I think I can sort of fit my hand in there. As you can see.
I would not just stick my hand in there on its own.
And essentially, this is where we're going to be spending most of our time, working, mining, spelunking at the hole. So yeah, essentially where B is standing, if you can see it very well there, where B is standing is where we will be on our knees, and then the hole's just a bit to the side, and we will be very hard at work, sweating and getting rid of the rock around the hole that you just saw. All right, I think we can begin.
Cool.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's going good. A little bit. Just move the extra batteries out of the line of fire.
All right. Ooh.
This is the drill right here.
Did you get some rock?
Yeah. chunk.
Nice. That's huge, dude.
Ooh, hold up.
You good over there?
Yeah, it's just an awkward position.
Can't get your knees, but you can kind of stand.
There it was again.
You have to stand on your
There it
knees.
was again.
It's just weird.
It did sound like some rocks were like falling a little bit because of that, but I don't know if that was a result of the noise or what. That noise is definitely there. Crow, what's going on, man? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you are doing well. Guys, if you haven't checked out Crow's channel, please do. Crow is in chat right now. Crow makes some awesome content. $21.03. That's like what?
Okay.
Swap out? Yeah, I think swap out.
9, 10, something like that.
Well, we're making some progress. I think, let me show the camera what kind of progress. You can cover and start along.
All right.
9.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm chill, man.
All right, yeah, you can just breathe a bit. Just want to show the camera what I mean by progress. So, essentially, so you can barely see where it is. Ah, okay, cool. So, what I mean by progress is we're busy hitting with the hammer and chisel as well as just the drill. But what kind of progress we make is this is about the size of the rock that we chip off, which isn't bad. It's about the size of like a thumbnail, which is nice. But really what's nice is when you break something off like this, which is just a much larger piece, kind of like the size of your palm, which is fantastic. I think this was B's handiwork, which I'll hopefully get a piece like this just now. But yeah, so this is about how slow the progress is.
Yeah, I did not expect that.
So yeah, I think let's get back to work then. Yeah.
That is really slow progress, but I guess,
All right,
you know,
can go
we're...
rest.
You can hear the wind a lot more now with the air.
Not gonna lie, B, this drill is really nice.
Do they not hear it?
All right, let's continue.
Someone sample this is crazy. Did I miss that? Did they acknowledge the noise?
You know what? I actually think that's gonna be it. Oh, I'm cramping up.
I mean,
Looking at
yeah,
how
you've
the
been
battery
here for a few
situation,
hours
it's probably
now.
a good idea to head back anyway.
Yeah, how long have we been here? It's been. Oh, ooh. Yeah, how long? Look,
Oh,
Helmet.
goofy.
yeah, I know helmet.
Around 5 or 6 hours, I think. But-
Damn!
Okay. Yeah, battery life's about 3 hours, right?
Yeah, and we're on like our second bat.
Yeah.
So yeah, around
Alright.
5 hours.
I think then, yeah, let's pack up the stuff. I think we did some pretty good progress.
Yeah, hopefully what, another day or two?
Yeah, I think maybe tomorrow. It is a bit slower than I thought it'd be.
Okay, Crow, you have a good point. They're working with power tools in confined space that's likely taking a toll on their hearing. I think that's a really good point. Or they could be wearing earplugs. That too. Yeah, I could definitely see that. That makes sense. I'm just really curious what that is. Cause like it's pretty loud for us, and it's got to be on the other side of that hole. I'm just gonna keep it going. We only got 2 minutes left.
Like
for
with
this
the
one.
chunk pieces that I showed you. But I think it's decent progress. So maybe tomorrow. That'd be exciting.
That would be good.
Yeah, I still don't. I mean, the breeze is nice. Don't get me wrong, the wind blowing, but the rumbling, man, it's confusing me a bit.
Yeah, it's probably the highways or, I don't know, an animal or something. We haven't seen bats here, so...
Yeah, it could be the trucks.
Yeah, it might even be something with all the rain we've been getting.
Yeah, I think maybe I think we should ask some more friends just what that could be, because I don't know, because it's not a consistent rumbling. It's like it comes and goes, which I think is kind of strange. Yeah.
Probably trucks then.
So, but yeah, at least the wind's nice.
I think he
'cause
said
it's getting
trucks,
pretty
not
hot again,
drugs.
so
The captions
I
are
think-
definitely wrong.
let's call it a day. I think we'll start packing up some stuff. Oh.
Yeah.
But dude, we're doing it. We're opening the hole. Well, okay. B, I think what we can do is we can leave the tools here, and then maybe probably come back tomorrow. Maybe we can get a motel, because I think the progress we're making is pretty decent. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, as long as you're paying for the motel.
Yeah,
Wow,
I'll
wait,
pay,
is
don't
that the
worry.
progress that they made?
Yeah,
All
so
those
then I think
rock chips?
we just come back tomorrow, and then continue work. Yeah. All right. Let me switch this off.
Wait. Hold on. Wait, go back. What was... I don't
Yeah, so then I
recognize that. Again, I don't know how, like, in-depth I should be looking at this, but look at this thing here. Am I crazy? How can I find it now? Oh, this looks like a shovel. Right? Hold on, let me move my, bloop. Let me move down there. Yeah, like with that handle, that looks like it's a shovel, and it's like in the ground right there. I didn't remember them saying that they brought that, but I guess they could have just not brought that one up. I thought it was a pitchfork at first. That's why I thought it was really odd, but I think it might just be the lighting or something. I feel like pitchforks don't have ends like that. That's what's like, again, not sure if I'm just looking too deep into it. A rake would make more sense. Like maybe like raking the dirt. Someone just said that's def a shovel, and the next person said that is not a shovel. Like, yeah, they didn't say they brought a shovel. Either way, I'm sure if it's important enough, it'll come up again in a minute. Okay, so they didn't acknowledge the rumbling noise and said that they don't know what it is, and they're gonna ask some people about it. They said it could be the trucks above, because there's like a highway above them or whatever, which I guess could make sense. I don't think that's definitely not what it is, but I think that thought process could make some sense when you just have no idea what it could be. So we'll see. What is the next one? The next one is, God dang, 23 minutes long. Is that the longest one? No, the longest one is the last one. Okay, so this one's called caving information. This next one, I'm gonna go
and then take your.
Shush, Ted. Not yet. I'm not ready for you yet. Quiet. All right. How many videos are there? I believe 9. Let me see. We got a lot to get through. We're not even like close to finishing this, but we're finishing this on stream today. Okay, we're finishing this today. So if you're in it for the long run, you're in it for the long run with me. This is the 3rd video, and we have 9, yeah. And they're all over 10 minutes long, or are 10 minutes long. So we gotta get moving. Obviously, please feel free to go down. The description to Ted's Caving Journal, this channel that we're watching right now, is in the description down below. So please feel free to go subscribe and show them some support. So any help to them is always appreciated. Also, thank you guys. I think we just broke our streaming record with 2,600 plus viewers. I think our record was 2,500. I'll have to double check, but thank you so much to everybody that's here. I really appreciate it. I didn't expect such a crazy turnout today. Wow. Thank you guys. Again, we're just gonna run through some of the donos real quick. The Atroxius, I'm definitely mispronouncing that, and I am sorry. But thank you for the 5. This is the first stream I managed to catch on this channel. Your channel has introduced me to so many amazing horror series. Well, if you stick around, we'll definitely continue to do that for you. I think that's like the coolest thing that we do on the channel, is that we introduce a lot of people to these series and hopefully bring a lot more light to them than is usually seen. So that's why I like covering the smaller series, so that you guys could go support them, which is really cool. Like I said, please go and support Ted's Caving Journal in the description down below. I believe Ted also has a Patreon, which says Ted Behind the Scenes Journal. So I'm guessing that on there will be stuff behind the scenes of how they made this series, which I will definitely actually be investing in after this. Mr. Burning Rose, thank you for the 5. Emesis Blues, Team Fortress 2. It's a little hard move. Oh, wait, I did read this one already. Yes, I did read that one. And Prismacry, thank you for the 3 months of being a member. Raid them all, thank you for the 5. First stream, but watch all your videos when I found your channel. I appreciate you making it to stream, and I appreciate you watching the videos. Breach Tree, again, with the $10 donut. Check out Spy's Disguise first. And another 50 saying Spy's Disguise. Bridge Tree, I appreciate the donos. But I promise I will get to them. I'm not ignoring you when you don't know and I don't reply. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so you're telling me to watch Spy's Disguise first. Does it tie in? Is that why? Or is that just another one that you're recommending? Overhaul Fangirl, thank you for the 2. Much appreciated. Lovely Scarlet, thank you for the 10. I don't know what that means. The sunk cost fallacy is about to strike. What does that mean? Jennifer Green, thank you for the 20. Hey Marcus, I'm new to the Hey Marcus, I'm new to the community and everyone seems so nice. Those who remain in Amiglida are cool games. I will definitely check that out and look into them. But I appreciate you joining the community. Everyone here is pretty nice. You'll see a few weirdos here and there in chat, but try to ignore them the best that you can. We try to get rid of them as much as possible. Jennifer Green, thank you for the 5. Again. Caitlin Autumn, thank you for the 5. Finished my first year of grad school today. So happy to catch a stream. Congratulations, Caitlin. Very proud of you. Very proud of you. Good luck in the rest of grad school. But at least now you get to take a little bit of a break. Also, Owl, thank you for becoming a member for 2 months. Let's get to 1 million clowns. Eventually. We're on our way there. We're closing in on 600K. We got 583,000 subscribers right now, which is awesome. Jax, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Finally, I had a day off of work to catch a stream. That works out well. I hope you're enjoying the stream. DLC 3 required, thank you for the 7 months. Much appreciated. How's it been 7 months? Time flies. I can't believe that we're in May already. It's actually insane. And Oscar Castro, thank you for the 10. Marcus, look out, there's a cave behind you. Also, some videos have like 5+ minutes of just digging, like with minimal / no talking, and the creator's understanding of people wanting to skim through it. Okay, gotcha. So we might experience some parts where there's just a lot of digging that we could skim through. Noted. Thank you for that, Oscar. Much appreciated. And Brooke, thank you for the 8 months. Happy 8 months, Brooke. Thank you. I appreciate your support so much. Mr. Burning Rose, thank you for the 2. They about to enter the Bat Cave. What, could you imagine? What if that's the twist for this series? They walk into the cave and Batman's just chilling there on the other side. And Dirge, thank you for the 5. Second grad student in audience here. Haha. Marcus, ever watch / read Annihilation? 10 out of 10 biological / evolutionary eldritch horror. I have not. I will look into that though. I've not heard of that before. I should look into more like reading horror stuff. I definitely want to start with creepypastas first because I feel like that's a big miss on my part that I do what I do and I haven't like gone into creepypastas and stuff like that. But I will look into those first, and then I'll start looking into some other books and stuff. Tom Sparrows, thank you for becoming a member. You should totally check out Mad Vlad. That sounds familiar too. Wait, let me look that one up real quick. Is that a channel? Why do I feel like I've heard of that? Oh no, Mad Vlad's a YouTuber. I will look into that. Hannah, thank you for the 17 months. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Oh my god, you guys are going crazy. I just had like 4 of them pop up. Sereno Ash, what's going on? They're actually going to find Jack Walton's body. That'd be another twist. Speaking of which, I got to jump back into the Walton files eventually soon too. Robinson, thank you for another 2. It ties in. Gotcha. Lucophobia, thank you for the 2. You're helping me get through finals. Love the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support, and good luck with your finals. You could do it. I believe in you. And Crazy Cat, thank you for the 5. Sunk cost means they won't stop because they've come too far to question whether it's worth it or not. Also ignoring possible dangers. I didn't know that that was a thing. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Thank you for educating me. Guys, I don't know if you guys watched the Gooby video or not, but I did not... I think I cooked with my theories and stuff, but dude, some of my grammar, like even after like even when I was editing the video and I said some words, I was like, how did I get that wrong? Like I think I lose some brain cells while recording, but then gain others when explaining things. It makes no sense to me because I rewatched those videos and I'm like, no way I pronounced that like that. I can't remember exactly which words they were, but I was getting flamed in the comments for it. You guys were like, no way he pronounced that way. That's insane. This guy's goofy as hell. You guys were going in on me. Actually going in. I thought it was so funny. But I just had to bring that up because like every time I refresh my comments on my studio tab, it's a comment about how I pronounce things wrong. I just can't read. Yeah, it's a fact. I can't read while streaming or recording. It's like a really good day if I can. All right, here we go. 3rd video, caving information. This one takes place the day after the last one. Here we go.
Okay, back at the hole. All right, B, I'm gonna go film the rest of the route for them.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, I'll be good.
All right. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I think I'll be about 2 hours because it's an hour there and then an hour back. So we'll see how well that goes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'll be back. Okay, and we are back. All right. Hello. Again, it's Ted. And you might have just seen me and B at the hole. I left B there to just dig while I'm going to show you the whole route of the cave, as well as explain some things, because I realized essentially
Nah, we're fist fighting. No way you're leaving me an hour deep in a cave by myself. Ain't no shot, especially with that rumbling. Not happening.
making these videos for me, for the most part. It's just to document the process. And I realized that anyone watching, I just sort of assumed that they would be cavers as well, and know what I'm showing and talking about. And I realized, that might, hit or miss with some information, which, I want to expand upon, just to help you sort of get the feeling and the idea of what caving really feels like, because I think that's a very important thing. So that's why today's video might be a bit different, or at least what I'm filming. And yeah, so Mystery Cave, we are outside in the dark.
Okay, we're outside of the cave right now.
There are a few bats in there. And essentially, Mystery Cave, the information that I'll give you is, I think it was found about, or was discovered about 60, 70 years ago by the locals in the area. And I think that was due to mining. Yeah, I think that was due to mining or trying to find, sort of minerals and resources in the area. And yeah, it's really only locals and then a few avid cavers that actually know of this specific cave. And due to the locals, there is quite a bit of graffiti and, you know, trash in the early sections of the cave, which is quite unfortunate. It really is it's a common occurrence, unfortunately, and we hate to see it, honestly. But me and B do try and clean or like scrub some of the graffiti off or pick up a can or two on the way out, just to help make it look a bit nicer. But luckily, most of the lower sections of the cave, fortunately, haven't been touched. So there are some really nice formations down there that I hope I'll show you later, of what it looks like in a cave. It's really, really beautiful. And essentially, I think that'll be it, honestly, for Mystery Cave, as much as the information I want to give you. But let me tell you about caving gear, because I realized that might be lacking in this department. So if we come over here, let me just pick up the camera, big heavy camera. So what we have, oh, those are bats, sure, that scared me. Hey. Okay, what we have here is essentially, we did tie the rope in one of the previous days of visits to the tree over there. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's a bit dark, but we realized it was a bit too far from the cave. So what we have here is we tied it amongst some of the tree roots coming down here, and then it leads into the cave over here. And then it goes down the hole, as you can see over there. Don't know if the camera will pick that up. Yes. And then basically we rappel down. The camera is a bit too big, unfortunately, to use or hold while rappelling down, which does suck. So I will have to I won't be able to film that process, unfortunately. But some of the gear we do have here is an extensive amount of rope, which is a must.
I agree. I don't like, Logophobia. I'm agreeing with you. I'm not a big fan of how this rope is tied to the roots like this. I think I'd feel a lot safer if it was tied to the root. To the base of a tree. I know what they said, it was further from the cave on the other one, but I just
which is a must, especially if you're rappelling. And then what we have wearing on us is, can't show it very well, but basically basic climbing harness, as well as some quick draws for the way down, because essentially what these are just quick clips that you can snap off and then buckle onto something, which there are more anchored hooks down the route. And then we basically have some what is this? Basically this is an ascender or descender with a tightened version of the quick draw. I think it's a carabinder. I'm not too sure, but yeah. So this is, it basically has a little lock on it, which one can use.
Get out of here, Goku. Get out of here.
Lock it in place, which is a much better safety method. So we sort of just leave this stuff out here because we're not too worried about it. We are here pretty late at night, so I don't think there are too many people coming to, go caving here. So if we hop into the cave, then you'll see we have the hole with the rappel point down, and it looks a bit intimidating. Yes. But honestly, it's quite fun. The first section, like I said previously, it drops down there, and then it goes a little bit deeper to the left, and then it drops even further down for one or two more rappel points. But yes, that's pretty much it for the front of the cave. That's pretty much it for the front of Mystery Cave. I hope that gave you a bit more insight to what it looks like.
Yeah,
and
I do like the process.
Back on this little fancy tripod I got, and then get the camera back in focus. Can you see the cave? Yes.
I mean, barely, but sure.
All right, so I'm gonna hook myself up to the old rope, descend down into Mystery Cave, and then take you along the route that we have to get to Floyd's tomb. So let's get in there, I guess. There's no easier way to say it. Okay. So, essentially, after rappelling down, rappelling takes about, I'd say like 15, 20 minutes. It's always tricky to get off. There we go. Oh, yeah, all right. So after rappelling down, we don't really need to take our harnesses in all the way to the hole to Floyd's tube. So we basically just leave it at the front of the cave, or at least at the front of the rappel area. Just because, yeah, we really don't need to take it with us. It's just...
I don't think that's a good idea, like, no matter what. Like, I get that they don't really need it, but it's just the safety facts of it. Like, what if somebody pulls up and, you know, they just come across the cave? Like, they did say, like, some other people do know about it. Like, somebody just comes up and then they, I don't know, just grab them and leave. Then what? I just feel like this is not a good idea. Just, like, bring it with you.
It's more to carry, which isn't great. And there's also one or two, not tight crawls, but one or two crawls that we need to go through to get to the hole. And this most certainly won't help with that. Okay,
that's fair.
So we basically just leave it here. That's all we really need. And then I can basically take you along with. So let's show you the route.
Chad, his buddy B is still working on the hole. Ted just left him so that he could record, like, getting in, like, showing the whole process of how they get into the cave and whatnot.
Okay. Alright. So, you may have seen this in one of the previous videos, but here's the hole that me and B have to hop down to get to the... well, to get to Floyd's tomb. What is kind of interesting actually is that we're not too deep yet, so we actually have tree roots seeping through the rock here. This is what this is, which is really cool. It is quite wet due to all the rainwater, and then there you can see some small formations starting to form, which I think is quite cool. Alright, so I'm gonna hop in here. It peaks to the, what's at the left here a bit. So let me get down in there and then I'll show you.
Wait, so how do you just climb up and down this part?
Alright. Okay.
Because they left the harness, so they're not
so
rappelling.
Hopping into the hole. We're walking on a bit. Get into this little cavern. And then it goes further down that way. But yeah, here's some of the graffiti. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's a bit bright. Here's some of the graffiti.
It says 1917.
Isn't it nice? I'll be honest. So yeah, we do try and clean some of it off when we come back. Anyways, let's move down a bit. Okay, so there's a bit of a lip here. Put a tuck down. Alright. It opens up a bit.
Now, if the hole was like 5 minutes into the cave, I'd get it. But an hour of like rappelling, going further, hopping down a hole, going further, really, crawling through tight spaces, like
he's just enjoying the crawl towards the destination and admiring the fact that you are very deep underground. It's dripping. Okay, I need to get up here.
Yeah, it's got to be tiring too. Yeah.
Okay, I think this way. So we take bat poo.
Gross.
All right.
Bat poop.
This is interesting, actually. Let me show you this. So, over here we have popcorn. And you're probably wondering, what is that? Ted, what is popcorn? Well, popcorn, my friends who don't know caves, is essentially little, like, spiky rock formations that hurt when sliding against. I can tell you that from experience. But yeah, I don't know if the camera is picking it up too well. But yeah, it's these little intrusions or protrusions coming out of the rock. But now, why popcorn? Well, because it kind of looks like popcorn. This is very dirty, though. That's the best way I can describe it. Because this is such a traveled route, essentially these get used as handholds, footholds, the likes, which makes them get covered in all types of dirt. But normally they look kind of like white, peachish. Yeah, so there you go for like a close-up. They're mean looking little rocks, honestly. So yeah, I think let's continue forwards. Well,
I feel like a lot of people might
up and then it dips down again. So let me go around here.
I feel like a lot of people might think that this is like skippable, but I do feel like that popcorn thing will come up later.
And then we gotta climb up.
Because he did say that that rock is like hard to move against, so I feel like eventually they're gonna have to like move against it.
Over there. Okay. Let me just take a breather. Am I the cave? It is quiet. Oh man, it's quiet. You know what? Let me show you something. This is a nice time to teach you all a lesson. Not sounding like that, of course. Let me just rest you on a rock here. You resting? There we go. Okay. I don't know if you can see me. So when you get to a deeper section of the cave, what's something I always do is, well, if I can just find the button. Switch off the lights.
Why?
Just sit there in pitch darkness. You know, now you can't even see your hand in front of your face. It's a fun exercise. You know, if something were like a wild animal or someone else, something was to approach you in the cave, your eyes wouldn't be able to help you. The only sense that would help is your hearing and feeling, skin. Before you see something approach you, you feel it. But honestly, a great exercise to really help teach new cavers about bringing a second light source. Because, yeah, never go into a cave with just one light source. And if you, I'd say the recommended amount is at least 2, and then probably a third. I also have glow sticks in my bag for emergencies.
Bro is smart.
Hopefully I'll never have to use them. All right. I think that was a good little lesson. I think we can continue.
You know what's interesting too? It's kind of hard to hear, but when he turns the light off and it's like total silence, you could kind of hear what sound like the audio does increase like a little bit, and then he turns his light on and it like shuts up. So I did think like something was gonna happen there. I like that a lot.
Yeah, get you off of this rock. Pick you up. Come on, there we go. Okay. All right, let's continue.
Yeah, poor B, man. Is gonna be by himself for 2 hours by the time Ted gets back.
Oh man. Filming all of this, it's a bit more tiring than I thought it'd be. Oh well, after ascending up.
You know, I do like that we're actually just learning about caving though. It shows that this guy is like prepared. He knows his stuff. Like he was saying like how he has like all these different light sources just in case, which is really smart because I think like if you just threw someone in a cave, like they wouldn't think that deeply into it, I think. Maybe they'd be like, "Oh, I got a light and I'm good," but he's got several sources of light just in case.
We descend again, even deeper into the abyss, darkness. There's also no echo. Well, kind of no echo. The rock is very good at seeping up sound all around us. We also have the roof. I don't know if you can see the ceiling actually. There's a bunch of cool little drops of water that are sparkling. Looks really cool. And over there we have very, very distant rock. Okay. All right. Let's continue our journey. Hope you're enjoying the route. I certainly am. It's interesting holding the camera and doing it.
Bro forgot his pickaxe and his iron armor though. Crazy Cat, I believe he said he was mostly recording this for himself. But also like that's why he was teaching people about it, just in case if anybody that's not a caver did see this.
It's a bit of a tight squeeze.
A bit?
Okay. Oh, sorry. This is really hard to do, crawling and holding the camera. But I thought that this would be a fun moment while I'm in one of the tighter crawl spaces to give you some info about Ted, which is I. So essentially, I started caving about a year and a half ago. Maybe even 2 by this point. And when I started, I was very, very frightened of being in these tight spaces.
Understandable.
And honestly, I'd panic a little. But then, as you progress and time passes, you get better at doing some things that you enjoy. And I enjoy doing this. And I've managed to stay much more calm in these kinds of situations, which for me is a massive milestone. And I'm very, very proud of myself. Okay, I just wanted to give you that little bit of info. Maybe just be a bit proud of myself. So, thank you. And I'm gonna switch the camera off because this is too hard to do while filming as well. Okay. Okay. I got out of that. That, my friends, is a tight crawl space.
A lot of character development in this one.
Okay. I think here's another important note is make sure that you wear clothes that you aren't scared to get too dirty. Very dirty, I should say. And then also just that won't hook on much. I should actually be wearing jeans, but sweatpants are a bit more comfortable in this type of environment for me. And yeah, very dirty. Maybe I should just dust myself off a bit. Jeez. Yeah, and just make sure you wear comfortable clothes. Don't go caving in a suit or like a tux. That's a pretty bad idea. Anyways, we're almost at the hole. Let's go. I don't know how well you can see this, but here is a really big pool of water that forms from all the rain seeping through. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I talked to one of the locals and he said his cousin like got some scuba diving gear and hopped in here and then just, you know, checked how far it went, and I think it went on pretty far, but that's a whole field that I'm really unfamiliar with, is cave scuba diving. Honestly, kind of stupid if you think so, like underwater in a cave.
Yeah.
That's next level crazy
That's
to me. Anyways, I think that's a pretty cool little fact. There are a few of these pools that sort of branch off tunnel wise and then they dip under. So yeah.
That's kind of crazy though that it goes
cool.
like that deep.
Okay. Here's something. Oh, what's that? Check it out. Here's a bug, a cricket in the lower sections of the cave.
Hey, dude.
Whoa. Look at how big his like antenna are.
Yeah, those are really big.
Hello. Ooh, there he goes. Cool little guy. But what I did want to show you actually is back here. So, in the lower portions of the cave are these formations. Isn't that cool? They very slowly drip and then they form. I think it's like stalagmites and stalactites. I'm not too sure.
Stalagmites.
But I think that's pretty cool. Yeah.
They added those to Minecraft in the cave update.
We're almost. What was that?
Hold up.
Okay, we're almost there. We're almost. What was that? I could have sworn maybe it was just being the drill.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that sound was just being the drill.
No, I heard that too.
Or the hammer and chisel. Okay. Oh man, it's been a minute. Let me get back to B. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the trip, the route, and I hope you learned something. I'm so tired. Okay, let's get back to B. I'm getting a bit creeped out. And we're back. Okay. Hey, how you doing, man?
Oh, good.
Alright, B is chilling, chat.
Slow.
Hit my head again. Ow.
You really need to bring that flipping helmet, man.
Yeah, you're wearing it. All right. Ow. That hurt. All right. How's the whole progress going?
Slow. Very slow.
All right. Okay. I think I can swap shifts now. Yeah, that should be fine. Gotta love caves. All right.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll take next shift, and then I think we can probably head out after that.
All right.
All right. Cool.
Alright, cool. Alright. So yeah, chat, you guys were freaking out. You guys were like, what about B? What about B? B is alright. He's chilling. He was chilling. He's just hanging out over there. You know what I'm saying? He's alright. So yeah, we got the rumbling, which is weird. And then just now it sounded like something like moved near Ted when he was alone. He wasn't at B yet. He was still like a pretty decent distance away. And something moved near him, so it's getting a little creepier. I do like that they I think it's more immersive that they like explain to us like the whole process, how they get from the start of the cave to the passage that they're trying to break into or whatever. You know, describing the pools to us. It's very like, I feel like it's setting up for more. Like, for example, in the future, if they have to like run away or something, they gotta like run to escape. At least we'll know like what they have to get through to get to there, to get to the entrance. So all right, we're gonna jump into the next one, which is called Whip, and apparently takes place like, looks like 12-ish days after the last video.
Harness for the abseil down and everything.
Shush. All right. I am just going to read a few donos, and then I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. So if you guys have to run to the bathroom, grab a snack or anything, please feel free to go take care of that now. But I'm just going to read some donos, and then we're going to run to the bathroom. Let me just, I want to make sure I didn't miss any. Do you want to sit? Thank you for the 2 digging immersion. I mean, I am immersed. I have to say the immersion's good. We will see though if we get up to the parts where you guys said, like, you know, there's quite a few minutes of where they're just straight up digging. Mac Lee, thank you for the 2. Rico for creepypasta Godzilla NES. Is that another? That's another creepypasta. I'll have to look into that. I want to look into like all the top ones, so please feel free to recommend them to me. Yeah, definitely gonna read Ted the Caver or listen to it through the other recommendation earlier. But I will take a look at Godzilla NES. That does sound interesting. Noah, thank you for the 5, much appreciated. Inyo Dragon, thank you for the 5. You do a good job reacting to analog horror. Love what you're doing so far. Thank you, Dragon. I do appreciate that. Thank you. How do you become a member on mobile? There should be a link in the description of the live right now, and it'll say like click here to become a member. You could tap that and it should bring you to there. Everything will get better. Thank you for the 9 months, much appreciated. What have I missed so far? Don't worry, once I come back from the bathroom break, I'll give you guys a full recap. We'll do another one. Lovely Scarlet, thank you for the 10. That feeling when your dreams demon stops pulling you into hell. In this case, these guys are definitely getting pulled into hell. It keeps getting like, it just keeps getting slightly more off. Like, it felt pretty normal at the beginning, then the rumbling started being more consistent, and now in between the passage and the entrance, we're like hearing weird things, which is just odd. Bridge Tree Bridge Trini, thank you for another 2. Engineer Gaming, is that another one? Why'd you say Engineer Gaming? I need you to explain more in some of these. Lauren, thank you for the 5. Theory, Big Cave hired Ted to scare people away from caves. I mean, listen, if this doesn't scare you away from caves, I don't know what will. Because this just shows how intense it could be sometimes. Also, Ted the Caver is considered to be the first creepypasta. Is it really the first? I didn't know it was the first. I knew it was one of the OGs. I did not know if it was the first, though. Do you want to sit? Thank you for the 5. By the way, take a dip into the TF2 community. Might find something good in terms of animations. I will, especially after the recommendations you guys gave today. And Bridge Trini with another 50 saying Spies Disguise. I will check out Spies Disguise for you. Don't worry. We won't check it out on stream today, but I will look into it. Today's stream is dedicated to just Ted's Caving Journal. And you said Rex. Were you referring to Rex in chat, or is that something else I should check out? Luca, thank you for becoming a member. Love your videos. Marcus, keep up the good work. I appreciate you, Luca. Thank you. And Jazz Cross, thank you for becoming a member. Much appreciated. All right, so I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, grab a little snack. Feel free to do the same, and then once I come back, we're gonna jump right back into watching. I'll give you guys a little recap and everything. All right, guys, be right back. Want a break from the ads? Welcome back. All right, here we go. Oh boy. This is only video 4. We have so much left to do and we're already an hour and 33 minutes into the stream. I imagine we're not even at the halfway point yet. So I'm going to try my best not to yap as much, chat. I'm going to attempt. We'll see. All right. Here we go. Video 4, I believe now. Whip 2001, February 10th. So again, this takes place like 11 days after. In case you are just jumping in, I'm just going to give a recap one more time. Our boys Ted and B are in this cave. They discovered a little pocket about an hour deep into the cave. They're trying to break through the pocket because they believe the cave goes deeper and they want to see what's deeper in there. It's called Floyd's Passage. That's what they're calling it. So they're trying to mine in there deeper. Ted's just been showing us some caving equipment, the process of how they're doing it all. We heard some rumbling, which was a little weird. The rumbling seems to be on and off. And then we heard something which sounded like moved near Ted recently. So we shall see. We shall see.
Okay, and we're back. Hello, it's Ted again. And yeah, welcome back. Today we had a bit of a late start.
I see that.
Honestly, people ask all the time why I and B go caving at night. And honestly, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. It's always dark in the cave, so it doesn't really matter whether you do it at night or during the day. But yeah, today I think we did rush a bit to get here. I think me and B have become, I don't know, a bit obsessed with, you know, cracking into Floyd's tomb and getting into the passage. And, you know, it's not that we hope that there's some like big, great treasure behind the passage or anything. It's just, I think the reason why we're a bit obsessed is because there's just something, I don't know, really exciting about being the first humans to step foot in some virgin part of the cave. You know, be the first people on the face of the planet to do that. And I think that's just a really exciting prospect. So
I get that.
Yeah, so a bit of a late start. We did rush out to get here. And
where is B?
We're outside Mystery Cave. Something quite interesting for today. I think you guys might like this. If I just put my headlamp on. You guys are really, really gonna like this, trust me. All right. Hey. Hello. Hello. Whip.
Hello.
Wow. Hey.
Hi.
This is Bee's dog. Her name's Whip. Isn't she just the cutest thing? Hey.
Why? Why is her name Whip?
Whew. So she's a caving dog, and she's gonna be caving with us today. No.
A caving dog?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, don't worry. She's an avid caver, probably be a bit more experienced than me and B, if I could say so myself. And we brought her special harness for the abseil down and everything. And yeah, super excited. We are gonna see if we could maybe fit her into the hole by Floyd's tomb. But we'll see when we get there. And B is almost done setting up the rope for us to abseil down in. And yeah, I guess we'll just see you guys in the cave.
If this dog dies, I swear, I'm out, chat. I'm out.
Yes, you got the camera. We do have the extra light sources. Yep. Which is great. Let's just get the harnesses off. At least I think Whip's enjoying the cave. Hey. Hey, Whip. Hey. Ooh. Yeah. Wow, we're gonna look for frogs. Where's the frogs? Hey. Oh. Yeah, she's excited.
Oh, it's going to be a good time.
Okay. Get this off. Get extra lights. And yeah, we can head inside.
Cool.
Yeah. Whip. Hey. B, your dog's already enjoying the water. Hey, where are the frogs? Where are the frogs? Ooh, where are the frogs? Catch the frogs.
Are there frogs in caves?
That's so cute.
Yeah, what if she does fall? I feel like this is dangerous.
At least the rain's quieted down over the past few weeks.
Get the
Cool.
dog's ass out of my screen.
Okay, we're almost at the first hole. We'll drop it. B, actually, I wanted to ask, did you manage to talk to any friends about the rumbling?
Yeah, I talked to a couple of them. They said it's probably water from the rain we've been having. Some of them even said it might be an underground waterfall.
Okay, but
No.
I mean, wouldn't that mean it's supposed to be like a consistent rumbling?
Yeah.
Why does it come and go then?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
How B? Why
I
you
guess
should
it's
be
all the more
more?
reason to crack open the tube, I guess. All right. Let me get through. Yeah.
We should be more concerned about this rumbling.
Man, Whip already knows the route, dude.
Better than the first time we came through here.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's true. Hey, come, Whip, come on. All right. You good back there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We can almost go downhill again. What? Hey, Whoop. Hey, come on. She keeps wandering off, B. Come on.
Explore the cave. Let her, man.
I don't want to get lost though. She's much better at this than we are.
That's very true.
How are you doing back there?
I'm doing chill.
Okay. All right, we go sideways. Here's the bat poo. Nice. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's go. All right, and we're at the hole. I do think that. Hold on.
Hey, Miriam, what's going
What are
on?
you
Oh,
looking at?
hold on. Miriam, what is going on? Long time no see. I hope that you are doing well. You just had a baby. Congratulations. Congratulations. I appreciate you still making it to the stream. I hope you and the baby are doing well. Congratulations. It's very good to hear. Good to get an update from you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. That is awesome.
Okay. Let's keep going. Let's go. All right, and we're at the hole. I do think that. Hold on. What is she looking at?
Don't know.
She doesn't behave like that normally, does she?
Not really, no.
That is kind of strange. What is she? Well, we're at the hole. Let's just keep going.
Yep.
That was... It was very
yeah, so
low,
you
but
could
you could
stay close
hear
to
like
me.
this...
Yeah, completely chill.
Alright, cool. I'll
This
sit
noise
with Whip on the rope bag.
coming from
She
my
seems
right
a bit-
headphone.
I don't know. Strange. Anyways, you good to start?
Yeah.
Okay, they did say, or one of you did send a super chat earlier saying that there are parts where they're literally just drilling for a long time. So I think this is the part where I'm going to skip in like 10-second intervals and we'll just see if anything happens.
B?
Oh.
You good, B? Hey, you good?
What happened?
What's wrong?
I think I heard something.
Heard what?
Sounded like rocks grinding against one another.
You mean like the rumbling that we keep hearing?
No?
You sure it's not just the water from earlier? Okay, there's probably nothing, dude.
Camera's tweaking out a little bit more than usual too.
You
Like
good?
it keeps.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, B, I'll take next shift. You just rested?
Mm.
Okay. Alright.
I think this is the latest they've ever gone before too. You could see the time it's 11 a.m. right now. I mean 12 midnight.
This is an awkward position.
It always is.
You getting tired, B?
Yeah, no, we came in late, man. It's probably already like, what, 3 a.m.?
What?
It's probably already like 3 a.m.
I don't think it's that. Actually, it might be. I'm not too sure. I think it might be 1 or 2 in the morning. I'm gonna take a. Whew. Oh, this is exhausting. Okay. I'm gonna take a break. Yo, B, is she okay?
Yeah, I think she's fine. Just a bit tired, maybe.
You know what they say, dogs know when something's wrong. Dogs and cats.
I don't know, she seems a bit distracted.
Maybe.
Hey. Hello. Shame. I think I'll take one more shift and then maybe we should head out.
Yeah, probably for the best.
So much for her going through the hole.
These things happen.
Okay. No. Yeah, I'll do one more shift and then we can go. Okay. I think the batteries died, B.
Hmm.
Damn it. Ah. I think the batteries died, B.
Hmm.
It's funny, the light's still on though. Oh.
It does that when it's low.
Wait a minute, do you hear that?
Oh?
Yes. I think the breeze has stopped. Yeah.
Huh, weird.
When did it start? That's strange. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, maybe we should just pack up. Whoop doesn't want to be here. Sorry. The batteries died, so yeah, let's just get out of here.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Okay.
Wait, no. I want to hear it again. Listen for the dog.
I think that's it. Yeah, maybe we should just pack up. Whoop doesn't want to be here. Sorry. The batteries died, so yeah, let's just get out of here.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Okay.
Yeah, Whip did not sound good there. That definitely did not sound good. So, heard some kind of rocks rubbing together. The airflow stopped. And Whip is like tripping out. Whip was kind of fine, like going into there, like doo doo doo. And then now Whip is like very like what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of just like sitting and not moving anywhere. Now crying, whimpering. Definitely something to be concerned about. I'm actually impressed that they got the dog to you know, like That it just looks very well, very believable, very believable. This is extremely immersive and well done. I'm loving this so far. Yeah, dogs can sense when something's wrong, and Whip definitely seems to be sensing that. The title of this next one is interesting. The title of this next one is called The Scream. All right, so it seems we're finally ramping up now, chat. We're ramping up. So, again, gonna read through some of the donos here. A lot of donos about the dog. Luca, thank you for the $2 super chat, much appreciated. Mazzy, thank you for the $2 super chat. Sally Face, I will look into Sally Face, don't worry. Megan Keller, thank you for the SEK 269. I was gonna say, I think I know what currency that is, but I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to say it. But thank you so much. Hi Marcus, amazing stream as always. If you're into virtual novels, you should try out Slay the Princess. It's like Stanley Parable, but with a British narrator doing what the title says, with some major Lovecraftian vibes. I will check that out. You guys are giving me a lot of good recommendations today that I will definitely look into to see. When do I stream on Twitch? I do not stream on Twitch anymore, Mercury. Not anymore. Maybe one day in the far future, who knows? But at the moment, I do not stream on Twitch at all. I haven't in like a year or so. Doge, thank you for the $1 super chat. Big Jom, thank you for the $5 super chat. You're the first person I ever donated to, but really like your vids ever since Vita Carnus, but really love the Goopy vid. Keep up the grind, brother. I will. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. By the way, Vita Carnus is apparently coming to VHS very soon. I will be talking more about that, and I will be like, I want to help promote that a bit. So I will be talking more about it in the future, but I think that is very cool that it's coming on VHS, which is awesome. Do you want to say thank you for the $2 super chat? No, don't take the dog. Yeah, I really hope nothing happens to Whip. Hopefully that's the last time we see Whip. You know, I don't want Whip to get any more deeply involved in this. At least not in the cave. Crazy Cat, thank you for the 3 months membership. It'll give me big sad if Whip gets hurt. Agreed. Lucas Carano, thank you for the 2. What if she falls? I will cry. So many of you talking about the dog. Memory Star, thank you for the 5 months. Much appreciated. Imagine how loud the power tool sounds to the dog. Ooh, that's true. Yeah, because like Crow said, they're in like an enclosed space. So, you know, the sound's just like bouncing off the walls constantly. It's probably extremely loud. And Green Libra, thank you for the 10. Just joined as a member and I'd like to donate because I enjoy your content, especially the long series. Keep doing you. Thank you so much, Green Libra. Appreciate you becoming a member and I appreciate the donation as well. Much appreciated. Thank you. I thought this was a video. No, silly. This is a live stream. We're live right now. Silly. I agree. I can't wait for more Vita Carnus as well. Hopefully we'll start getting some season 2 drops within the next few months. I don't want the creator to rush though, of course. All right, here we go. The Scream.
B, are you okay? Are you okay? What happened? Yeah, no, I'm chill, man. I'm chill. It's okay. You okay? Just that's not okay. No, it's fine. We've got bandages. We've got disinfectant and stuff. We can clean it. We can sort this sort of stuff happens. We prepare for it.
Are you sure you're fine?
I'm sure.
What happened? I hear the breeze again.
Yeah. Hey B.
Yeah.
The breeze and the rumbling are back.
That's good.
Yeah, well they're back. All right. Yeah, okay, looks like the camera's back. All right. Yeah, so I'll take first shift. Essentially we didn't bring the dog this time just cuz Whip wasn't the biggest fan of the cave, as you may have seen, which was a pretty strange activity for her. I don't know why she acted like that. But yeah, hopefully today goes a bit well. B did cut his arm, which wasn't ideal. How's your arm?
Better now that it's wrapped up.
Yeah, he cleaned it. he's tough. Okay, yeah. So I'll take first shift, and then yeah, let's just see how much progress we can get done today.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
Rumbling again. Yeah, I do like that they note like Whip wasn't a big fan of the cave, even though Whip is apparently like a caving expert and Whip has been with them in so many caves before. Yeah, the camera keeps glitching, which I think the camera glitched a little bit in some of the earlier videos, but it seems to be glitching a lot right now. Like when it's at this angle near the hole, it seems to be glitching a lot. Like that's like the second time I've paused and the camera's been like that way. Booker, thank you again with the glitch. Booker, again, thank you so much for the 78,000. Again, I'm not sure what currency that is. I wish that it like translated it to me so I could know, or like said it specifically, because I really don't know half of the currencies you guys do, because you guys are from all over the world. But thank you so much, Booker. I appreciate that. Hey, I made it. Hope you're having a good day, Marcus. I am. I hope you're having a great day as well, Booker. Thank you so much for making it here, and thank you for the super chat. It's 500? Okay, I actually thought it was yen, but I never want to say it and then be wrong. Booker, thank you so much. 500, Jesus. Thank you so much. That'll be going to, all of today's donations are going to help my PC get fixed. So thank you guys. I appreciate it, because I'm pretty sure it's going to cost a lot to fix. Thank you so much, Booker. Thank you. It means a lot. Treat yourself, brother. Thank you. W Booker in the chat. W Booker.
How's the shift going? Want to take a break?
Probably about time.
Oh man, I wasn't expecting this to be as tiring as it was, or is, essentially.
Well, we're making progress at least.
Yeah, we're making decent progress.
Show us an update on the hole.
A bit faster.
I want to see what it looks
We're
like.
almost inside. We're almost inside Floyd's tube.
Almost a day or two, most probably.
Yeah, I'd give it a day. I think we're really close. And also, think about how exciting getting in there would be. I mean, what if there's, and I know I told you this already, but imagine Spanish explorers, dude, and they sealed up the exit, and that means that there might be an extra way for you to get in, and then we can look at it together, we can find, Spanish treasure. That'd be so exciting.
Yeah, that would be. The problem is, it's probably just more cave.
Well, yeah, of course there's gonna be more cave, but Spanish treasure would be more exciting.
Yeah, it would. But
yeah.
Is it gonna be just more cave, chat?
Yeah, more cave.
if there was like, I don't know, a crystal cavern or something in there, that would be cool.
Yeah, like, there's probably a few crystals in there. I mean, we've already seen a few on the way here, which is nice. But I mean, like a big, like, crystal chamber would be pretty sick too.
That would be sick.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Only one way to find out, and that's cracking open Floyd's tune. So.
Let's get back to it. Break's over, guys.
Spanish explorers.
I want to see what's in there too.
Would be so cool. All right. I'm procrastinating. I don't want to get back to work. Okay. I'll take first shift again. Oh.
That was different. That was the rumbling. It almost sounds like something rolling.
Okay.
Ted. Fill the hole. Fill it now.
The wind has stopped.
Yeah.
And the rumbling.
Dedication. Dedication. Wait, I want to go back and listen to that again. One more time. It's like I can't even replicate it enough, but it's like it sounds, I don't know, it sounds like something crying in pain. It is interesting that the rumbling and the airflow stops too after that.
What? What's wrong? What's wrong?
I think we should finish up.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We'll just leave the tools and I think we'll just let's just pack up and go.
Oh yeah, there's definitely more. Oh yeah, we got more. Don't you worry. We got more. We're jumping straight in. And here we go. The next one is called Entering Floyd's Tomb. I will thank you for the $2 super chat. The rumbling from AOT. Definitely, the rumbling from AOT is a little more deadly, I think. So loud. Thank you for becoming a member. Make Lindsay famous. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Your videos are the best. Please say my username. You're the best YouTuber. I love the horrors. Thank you so much. I got you. Make Lindsay famous. Raddy's boy. Thank you for the 2. Guaranteed no sleep tonight. 1 a.m. now. Yeah, we got quite a bit longer. So I either say you go to bed now or you just stick it out till the end. Because there's about 3 more videos left. Let me see. 4 more videos left. Okay, so now we're more than halfway through. But we got like another hour left, guys. So if you're in it to win it, you're here and you're in it to win it. So here we go. Let's do it. I'm excited. I don't even know what to say. Like I don't know what to think of that. But you could tell the vibe is significantly different now. I feel like, especially after, like, they're talking about the Spanish explorers and how what if there's treasure and stuff like that, and then after that scream, it's just like there's something wrong. There's something very wrong at this point. They both know they heard it, but I think it's like you guys said. What was it? What was the exact terminology they used earlier? Oh no, I want to find it. Sunk cost means they won't stop because they've come too far to question whether it's worth it or not. Yeah, I feel like that's what they're experiencing now. You know, they've been doing this. All right, when was that last one? That last one was March 3rd. So they've been doing this for over 3 months now. A little over 3 months. And it's like, to stop at this point, it's like, would you? You've been working on this for 3 months, coming here day after day, breaking down this hole, trying to get in there. And it's like, now would you stop because you heard a few noises, or would you really keep going to see if maybe there's something there? So that's what I honestly, like, I could see both sides. I feel like you definitely should just be like, hell no. But at the same time, it's like, you've been doing this for 3 months. To stop now is kind of crazy. But all right, gang, here we go. Let's do it. I definitely recommend watching with headphones. The audio experience is definitely different because you can hear certain things out of each headphone and you know what direction it's coming from, which is nice. All right, here we go. Entering Floyd's Tomb, March 4th, 2001.
Yeah, we've done this a few times, so I think we forgot to film us in front of Mystery Cave. Yeah. Yesterday was, well, something.
And it was.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Mood is definitely different.
I think those are a much needed rest by the motel last night. Okay, let's do this. You good? Okay.
Can hear the air coming from the hole already. Yeah, the vibe's so off now. Ted was before like a yapper. Like he would just keep talking, but now he's quite quiet now.
Hey, Dad.
Okay, B. I think. Let me try and get in here. Okay. This is an awkward angle. It's a tight fit.
Good night, Dad.
Yeah, I need a torch. Can you give me a...
Yep, give me a sec.
Yeah, just a small torch. Thank you. Okay. All right. Damn it. Okay. There's a lot of rocks. I think it's from what we pushed in. Well, let's not think about that. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna crawl in.
Yep.
I'm gonna see how far I can fit and get in. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, it's a weird angle. Okay, so when my feet are just peeking out, I just tie the rope around, and then just in case. But I think I can fit, dude. Okay, let's go. These rocks are very...
Maybe don't rush it. I don't know, see if you could chip some more rocks.
This angle's weird.
You got it, Ted. I believe in you. It's 8:06 for me right now.
I just say where my feet...
Probably a good time. Okay. Hold.
You gonna tie the rope?
One foot or both foot?
1 foot, just 1 foot.
Alright. Hope that holds. Let's go.
You good? Okay.
What do you mean I hope that holds? Make sure you tie a good ass knot on his leg right now. It's crazy because like bro actually did this for the video.
We're in it. We're making it, dude. Okay.
Opening up at the end.
I'm only about halfway.
Only about halfway.
Got a bit more to go.
Okay.
Come on, Ted.
Let's take a breather. I can see. No, it's too. I can't fit too much in the middle here. The rocks are protruding. I think
I can almost make it, but I think we need to break these off in the middle of the tunnel.
That's gonna be a little difficult.
Yeah, I think we need to come back.
Yeah.
But I can almost make it. I can almost make it. Okay.
We're almost there.
Dude, next trip and we're in. Next trip and we made it past Floyd's tomb. Let's go. Let's go. We're doing it, dude.
All right, let's get out of there, please.
I'm gonna try and make it out again.
Cool. See if I can help.
Yeah. Okay. All right. This is gonna be a bit more difficult. All right. Yeah.
Well, he's doing pretty good, to be fair.
I have to clear these rocks.
Make it easier trip next time.
Oh, rest. Ow, Okay.
Yeah, I'd help him out a bit. I'd be like, oh, you want me to pull you? And then just like pull him slowly.
Most of the way.
I agree, Crow. I could never put myself in this kind of situation.
Try and break it off with the drill.
Yeah.
When we come back.
From Oscar said, from what you've learned, how soon can we expect you to go caving yourself? Never caving like this. I'd go in an open cave, but something where it requires some kind of like small spaces, nah.
And tape my shirt. Make a note of that.
Stomach.
Basically there.
Take the torch. Thank you.
One hand.
We did it! Dude! We did Floyd's tomb! Let's go! Yeah! Let's go!
Basically there, man.
That's huge! Oh, that's a tight squeeze. All right. Okay. Let's call it a day. Oh, man. We need to come back with tools. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We just got out of Mystery Cave. It's behind me. It is very dark right now, and today's it's a good day. We managed to get into Floyd's tomb. That is huge. It is amazing. Like that is fantastic. That's a huge milestone. And I know B won't admit this, but he managed to climb out of the cave by himself, pretty quickly too, which is a massive milestone for him as well. And if
Good
you know
job, B.
you know why that is, which is just, honestly, that's huge. And yeah.
Why is that? Does he have some kind of injury or something?
That's fantastic. All right, the camera's about to die.
It's an interesting piece of information to mention that he was finally able to get out by himself. And if you know him, you know that's a big accomplishment for him. Oh, because of the injury on his arm? Yeah, but he said that was for the first time that he managed to get out by himself. I'm sure he had to have gotten out by himself without that injury. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too deep into it. All right, so that was entering Floyd's tomb. This next one is called exploring Floyd's tomb, and it's 4 days after the last one. So this one is, no, this one's a month after the last one. Because the last one was March 4th, and this one's April 7th. Now at this point, there is, after this one, there's 2 more videos left, so we're getting close to the end. This is one of the longer videos though. This one's 19 minutes. And we're just gonna jump in. We're just gonna try to fly through. I do not have a Snapchat. I used to have like a EmortalMarcus Snapchat, but I deleted it because I never used it and I found it to be kind of distracting at times. I'd always be watching like the stories on there or whatever. Joseph Suma, thank you for the 5. I want to be famous, so please say my name. Also behind the thing could be bones. It could be a coma cast. I get what you're saying. I mean, yeah, there could be some kind of dead bodies behind there or something. I guess we're gonna find out in this one because they're exploring beyond Floyd's tomb. Also Joseph Suma, I got you. Webtech Music, thank you for becoming a member. Rattiest Boy, thank you for the $2 super chat. Sticking it out, LOL. No work tomorrow, at least. There we go. There we go. As long as you're not missing anything tomorrow, you got it. All right, here we go.
All right, a bit of a late start to today's cave, but we were very eager to get back out here. And we were already inside. We abseiled down, took the gear off. And I think today so we need to get rid of the rocks that are sort of in the Floyd's tomb.
Yeah.
I think I'll take the hammer and chisel that are there already, and then basically what I'll do is I'll hit away at the rocks, and then we'll clear that out, and then we'll see if I can fit through completely. I think it should be fine. Yeah, all right. So that'll be the plan for today. So I didn't realize that we probably, if only we had more time, we could have made our own tools, but I don't really have the resources at hand at the moment.
Yeah, no. We don't really have the time or that right now.
Yeah.
I really want to get this done, man.
Sure. I did think of something cool. It's sort of like an extended sledgehammer that we could use to hit the rock away within the tunnel. I think that would have been really cool. But yeah, like I said, didn't have the time to do that.
I could have probably got a couple things back home that I could rig up and probably get something for us to measure the width of the cave to figure out where we actually need to get the material. Without you having to climb all the way in there.
That would have actually been really helpful. Yeah. But I think I'll be able to fit with a small hammer and then just extend my arms forward and then be able to chip away at the rock like that. We'll see. We'll see today.
We'll see today.
Okay, now we're at the hole. Alright. Alright, so we can just set up. I'll grab some of the tools and then yeah.
Guys, they stopped bringing whip because they noticed that the first time they brought whip, that whip was kind of uncomfortable in the cave, so they just decided to never bring her again.
I'll climb in and then I'll start working at the hole. I hope it'll be about hopefully an hour, maybe even 2.
Yeah.
We'll see how long it takes to chip the rock away. But yeah, all right. Let's set up here. Okay, alright. Okay, here are the tools. So B, I think I'll clear some of these rocks that we broke off in the front here. And then I'll try and hammer away the narrow part in the center there. That's a bit further on. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll take. I'll try and be as quick as possible. But yeah, okay, let's begin then, I guess. Okay, so let me clear some of these rocks. Ooh. Okay. All right. Actually, you know what? Let me tuck my shirt in. That way, hopefully my shirt doesn't get caught. Yep. Maybe we should have brought tape. That might have actually been a fun way to keep my shirt down. Probably wouldn't have been a good idea.
He said that in the last video.
Just so we know. Make a note of that.
Did he not say that in the last one? That they should have brought tape to hold his shirt down? He just said that again, like he didn't remember saying that previously.
Okay. Alright, well, the hole's looking cozy. Let's hop in. Head first.
It's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
True, it has been a month. That's a good point. Guess it's easy to forget a quick thought like that. In a month.
It's kind of interesting because you have to turn your head at a weird
Yeah, it looks like
angle
bro's gonna be chiseling for a minute.
when you get a bit more in. I think I can fit. Okay. I think that should be it. That should be good.
Think it's big enough?
I think I can fit. If I just squeeze. I'll put my, I'm gonna try, hold on, let me take the hammer out for now. And then I'll try and rotate my head and then one arm forward, one arm behind, and then try inch forward with my feet.
Yeah.
I should be able to make it through. And then on my way out, on my way through, I'll try and push the rocks forward so that they can get out ahead of me. That should work.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. I just need to reverse out of this.
So he said one arm forward, one arm back, and then he would push with his feet. That's crazy.
I think B, can you just come and take the hammer and chisel? Just making this process a little bit more difficult. I wonder if you can reach. Right. That's easier. Hitting my back.
It's a good point, local possum.
Okay. I should be able to fit now. Let's do this, man. All right.
All right, Ted. This is it.
I think we grab some more gear, and then I'll see if I can. Let me see if I can fit the camera through. It might just fit.
Yeah.
So let me see if that'll work. Oh man, the roof is right there. B, I'm out of the hole. I'm out of fluids too.
Wow, listen to that echo.
How's the flag working? There we go. Okay. There is a passage here, and it goes on a bit. I think I'll be about 30 minutes, and then I'll come back. I'm gonna go explore a bit. Okay.
I don't know about this.
Why does it seem a bit darker? It's not working.
Flashlight's bugging out.
Flickering.
This is it. Everything that was done so far has led up to exploring this right now.
This crawl space is pretty tight.
I was gonna say, I'm guessing he's crawling again.
Looks like it slopes upward.
I wouldn't go through a crawl space alone.
Okay, I can kind of crouch. Stand. All right. Oh wait, I think this formation's here. Oh. Look at that. Kind of looks like. What does it look like? Huh. What the hell? It's like big stringy pieces of cheese. Kind of looks like a
That noise was on my end. Sorry, a plane was flying over.
Whoa. There's moss growing. That's a good sign. Oh, it's crystals. What is this? Oh. What? Kind of looks like candle wax.
Bro needs like a ultra flashlight for this.
Wait. There's a... It's an oddly placed rock. Kind of looks like it's leaning against the wall. Huh, that's kind of cool.
He said the rock was leaning against the wall.
Oh, it's opening up. Wait, what's that? Oh. Wait, what is that?
It's writing.
It's an hieroglyph. Wait,
Someone's been there before.
hieroglyphs, and that means... That's good. B, can you hear me?
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Wait, hold on. Go back. I think he heard something.
Listen, that means... That's good.
Yep. There was a noise. It sounded like something moved behind him.
I think I'm done. Dude, there's some really cool stuff in here. Yes, this is like hieroglyphs and... okay, I'm gonna come through the passage. Yeah, okay, just give me a moment. What was that?
The rumbling.
No. Go. Come on.
My bet is the rock that he saw leaning on a wall. That's what the noise is. I think the rock might like open or something. And when it opens, it leads to another passage. Because I think that's weird that he pointed that out. That it looked like a rock was leaning on a wall. So I think that's the noise. I think the rock moves or something.
Hey Ted, welcome back to the land of the living.
Yeah, the rock is a door.
Need anything else? Yeah, I might need you to take the camera. Okay. Just be careful not to get the rope in. Okay. Cool. That's a fun shot. You will not believe what I saw. There's some cool stuff.
Hopefully not just more cave.
No, there's so much more than that.
Seriously?
Dude. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Okay, B, there was
Oh my goodness, B, there was so much. There was so much in the cave. All right, so there was, I think the coolest thing was, I think I saw some sort of like hieroglyphs, like I want to say like crude drawings on the wall, but that means there might be an entrance, another entrance to the cave, because there's no way someone got through that hole that we just spent so much time opening. So if there's another way in, you might be able to see. That would be so exciting.
That would be sweet.
Okay, yeah, and it wasn't just hieroglyphs. There was also like there was really cool crystals at the end there, which was nice. Like formations forming, and it was just past this like round rock. And then there was a bigger cavern that opened up. I didn't get to explore everything. I turned back after the 30-minute mark, and because I just came back. Yeah. And I think that'll be it for today. And what we'll do is when we come back, what do you think about bringing someone with next time?
Probably a better idea. Don't want you going in alone might not be for the best.
Yeah.
Especially if we don't know anything more about it.
Yeah, just it'll make me feel more comfortable if someone's with. So yeah, maybe chat to some friends.
I'll go talk to some of the people I know, see if any of them are willing and available.
Okay, yeah. All right, dude.
All right.
We're doing it. We explored. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. But yeah, okay. You go on ahead. I'll just grab some of the gear.
Okay.
Quickly. Okay. We're doing it, dude.
What does that say? Hold on. There's something whispers. Just look at the hole. Yeah, I think he said just look at the hole. Something at the hole. Chat, they're not gonna kiss. Stop it. Stop being weird. Alright, and that's the end of that one. Alright. This is it. We're in the end game now, guys. There are 2 videos left. One of them is called Joe. And the last one is called We Should Have Never Opened the Cave. Now, the one called Joe is what I used for the thumbnail today. So something bad is going to happen, I'm pretty sure. There's about 36 minutes left of straight watching. So we're going to get to it. I do need to pee again. I'm sorry about that. So I'm going to go do that real quick. I'm going to run to the bathroom, and then we're going to finish it up. We're going to watch the last 2, and that'll be it. No Joe Mama jokes. No Joe Mama jokes. But alright, guys, I will be right back. Yeah, we're gonna 2 more videos. That's it. 2 are left. 2 are left. Joe, and then We Should Have Never Opened the Cave. I'll be right back, and we'll get to them. All right, just gonna read off some of the last donos before we jump in for the final run through here today. Wyatt, thank you for the 2. Carrie, thank you for the membership. Dexter, thank you for the 5. This is my first time watching a live stream of yours. I'm so nervous to speak since I'm shy, but I'm happy to be here. Don't be nervous. Everybody's nice in chat. You may get the weirdo or 2, but it's okay. Just ignore them. But mostly everybody's usually nice in chat. Welcome in, Dexter. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Do you want to sit? Thank you for the 2. Why do I feel cave crawler vibes? I agree. Cave crawler, that was I would love another game similar to that. That was such a good game. Do you want to sit? Thank you for the 5. I think they might inadvertently get their new friend killed. That is the vibe I'm getting to, I can't lie. And yo, Dragon7, thank you again for another super chat. Thank you for the 10. Horror rules 101, always leave when you find hieroglyphics. I mean, that's true. Remember in Greylock when they went deeper into the cave and they found the weird writings on the walls and signs of like human sacrifice? Definitely weird. And Booker with a 31,800 yen donation. Thank you so much. I Booker Joe Mama. Thank you, Booker. Thank you so much. So much. I saw that chat was hyping up Booker before, but if you guys could say a W in chat again for Booker. Thank you so much, Booker. I appreciate that. You have no idea. You have no idea. Thank you. Thank you. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. All right. You guys ready? I don't know how this is gonna end. I don't know what's gonna happen. But here we go. This one's called Joe. April 14th, 2001. Let's see what our boy Joe has to offer here.
Okay.
Joe Mama. I will look into the Invasion of Godzilla series. A lot of people have been telling me about that one. I will look into it. Invasion of Godzilla. In fact, set a reminder to look at Invasion of Godzilla. Thank you. Because I've been seeing that everywhere. You guys have been telling me about that one.
Yeah, we're almost there. You can just drop the rope there by the tree.
Okay.
We'll get it now. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, and then this is it.
Much
We're
earlier
outside
in the
Mystery
day.
Cave. Just over here.
Alright. I've been here before.
Yeah. This is where it is. Sorry we didn't want to tell you. For those of you watching, we brought a friend with us today.
I'm also in shot.
Yeah.
Hi.
This
Hey.
is Joe. We agreed on that name on the drive here.
Oh,
Which is
so
a bit
Joe's
of
a
an
fake
inside
name.
joke. But yeah, if you come in, we'll show you where we're going to be climbing down. Okay. So yeah, this is the first drop for the abseil point.
Okay, yeah, I know this part.
Yeah.
We're going all the way down, right?
Yeah. So we'll go down and then it dips to the left a bit.
Yeah.
And then we'll go down a bit more, and then there's 2 or 3 more stop points where we'll do some hook points, and yeah, and then we're in the cave, so we'll take the gear off there.
Oh, cool. I'll see you when I get there.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, as we told you, we're exploring a virgin passage, and that's really exciting.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I'm super excited. So yeah, we'll get in there now. Okay, yeah, and it's a bit of an early start today, just because we really want to explore the tomb and have enough time to do so. So I think let's set up, let's get the gear on, and then we can head in. Joe, essentially we need to hop down. You've been on this route before, but not all the way. Yeah, you're gonna have to hop down here.
Is it down here? Alright.
Yeah.
Want me to get in now?
I mean, you can if you want to.
Where is B?
Yeah, so basically you hop in and then you scoot to the side on the left there.
Oh, okay, so we're going to the left, not the right this time.
Funny guy. And yeah, okay, cool. And then yeah, we're just on our way to the hole. All right, cool. You good, B?
Yeah.
Oh, Joe's there. I see his foot.
You squeeze through here.
I mean, B is there.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I think when we get to the hole, the plan will be, you can, well, we'll chest, but you can go in first.
Okay.
And then I'll come in after you. And then I think we'll take about 2 hours to just explore as much as we can.
Oh, sounds
Yeah.
good.
Cool. All right.
I like that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so now we just need to go around this bend. And welcome to the hole, Joe. This is Floyd's tomb. That's what we called it. Yeah, after you know who. But anyways, yeah, so you can just check there.
Right.
Essentially, that's where we did all the mining and drilling to get
you guys did a lot of work in here, eh?
Yeah, we needed to expand the hole quite a bit. Yeah. So let me just set up the camera this side.
Joe seems so relaxed and chill because he just
Okay. Where did I put the...
doesn't know what's happened so far yet.
Just a quick question. Shouldn't we tell him?
What? Tell him what? B, listen, I don't think... Listen, tell him the wind stopped. That we heard something. Listen, I don't feel like we're putting him in any sort of danger ourselves. Right? And we don't feel like we're in any sort of danger. So I think I'm going to name him. Alright? That's why we wanted another person. That's okay. Alright? I think it'll be fine. Okay? Hey, Joe. Yeah. So you ready to get in there?
I don't like that. I don't like that they're agreeing not to tell Joe.
Yeah. You excited?
Yes, very. You're saying you've been in there once?
Yes, I've already explored a bit. And some cool stuff like hieroglyphs and crystals.
Man, I'm so excited.
Joe, you go in first, and then I'll come in after you.
Alright, sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, so it's a tight squeeze, but honestly, I think you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, no kidding. It's a bit tight.
Looks good though. Yeah, cargo pants, army boy.
Wait. Am I misunderstanding? Joe is going in with Ted, and B is staying?
I still don't understand why you cave in tennis shoes, dude.
It creates a bit of an extra challenge for me.
Okay, and that's it. Yeah, so there.
Oh, B is too big.
Sort of what it looks
Gotcha.
like from behind the crawl. I can take my headlamp off and show you. Almost there. Keep going.
Yeah, why wouldn't they have Ted going
Okay,
first?
cool. All right, I'm gonna start coming in behind you.
Alright, up.
Okay.
That's good. Give me a little push, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try. All right. Okay, yeah. Can you just take the camera, Joe?
Yeah, gotcha, bro. Thank you.
Dude, this one hair, all stream.
That must be a fun shot.
Yeah, bro, that is great.
Stay. Okay, bro. Whatever.
All right. Hey, B, can you just pass the gear? Yeah, send by the rope. Okay. There we go. It's coming. Cool. Okay, let me just grab my helmet.
Oh, man. Ted, there you go, bro. No, I hit my head. Oh, man.
This guy's.
No, it's...
Okay, wait, take it slow. Take it slow.
Am I bleeding? Am I bleeding?
Yes, you are bleeding.
That's a lot of blood. I feel a little lightheaded.
Okay, just take it calm, take it slow.
No, I don't.
God damn, how hard did you hit your head, bro?
I don't think I can keep going like this.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, wait, Oscar, thank you. That's what I thought. Oscar, thank you for the 20. Much appreciated. I think in the written version, Ted says that B had an injury prior to Floyd's tomb, and that he's also a bit larger than Ted, so his ability to navigate caves is more hampered. Meanwhile, Joe is actually smaller than Ted. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and that confirms my injury thought. Thank you.
I think, we're gonna, I think we need, I'm gonna head back through.
Yeah.
Head back
yeah,
through.
I think that's a good idea.
Where's do you have the camera?
Yeah, here's the camera too.
Yeah, I think,
You got it?
yeah, we head back through, and, my head, ow, ow.
Okay. You want me to go in first again? Then I can help you.
Hold on, let me think. Oh my head. No. Look, I tell you what. You can go in me. I mean, Joe, you can go in. And 20 minutes.
You sure, man?
All right, 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Go.
You sure about this?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm gonna go clean this up. 20 minutes, and you come back, straight back. All right.
All right, lacquer.
No.
Yeah, once you get to the crystals, turn around and you come back. All right. Try to keep your eye out for the hieroglyph. Yeah.
And the crystals. All right, Sean. Lacquer. All right, 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Oh, man, this is so cool.
Okay, so just to clarify, Ted was coming out of the of that tight space, hit his head, and is now bleeding. And he's like, "Damn, we should just go back." But then all of a sudden, he's like, "Joe, you could just go for 20 minutes, but then come back in 20 minutes." Why would you send? That just seems like such a bad idea.
Ow.
Just go back, call it a day. Bad start.
My head.
Why would he keep? Oh, he's keeping the camera too.
I don't think I was gonna bleed this much. Ow.
Yeah, head wounds tend to do that.
Yeah. No shit.
Wait, so then he's with B now because we just heard B. So he went through. Wait. Hold on.
20 minutes. I got my watch.
It's fine. I'm gonna go clean this up. 20 minutes, and you come back, straight back. All right.
All right, lacquer.
All right, so he said go, and then when it hits 20 minutes, you come back. But then that was at 1858, and now it's 1934, and it sounds like that Ted went back to the other side and is with B now, and B's like trying to help him clean up this blood. So it's definitely been over 20 minutes. But I guess if you're traveling in for 20 minutes, it would take you 20 more minutes to come back out.
Ow.
Yeah, head wounds tend to do that.
Yeah. No shit. Ow. Damn it. And I was grabbing the helmet too. That's what annoys me. You know what? I think if you're fine with it, and we'll ask Joe when he gets back. But if you're cool with it, I'll gladly pay. Maybe we can get a motel for tonight, and then come back tomorrow, or the day after. Just to, we'll first see how this head injury looks though.
Yeah, we're gonna need to clean that out a bit.
Yeah. Huh, man. Yeah. B. Is it just me? I don't really hear the wind anymore.
Yeah.
It's quiet. Listen, I need to tell you, last trip out here when I was making it through Floyd's tomb, I could have sworn I heard like rock grinding against rock. So, I can't explain it, B. But there was noise and now it's quiet. B, how much time has passed?
Probably.
Oh, all right, maybe I'm a bit slow to this. So if the theory is right about the rock being a door, right? That could be why the wind stops, is because the wind is going, like the door closes the path, so therefore the wind stops blowing through. That would make sense why they could kind of like correlate together a bit. You know, when the grinding stops, that's when the wind stops, and back and forth, that's the door opening and closing. I don't know.
Only 30 minutes.
Joe! Joe!
Joe!
Dude, I don't hear anything. Joe!
Should have been back by now.
Joe!
Joe!
Joe! Joe! There's nothing. Wait, there's like, Joe!
Joe!
Joe! Can you hear me? Joe! What took you so long? Joe! Come on.
Oh,
Come on. Is it blood? Joe? Joe, give me your hand. Joe, oh, give me your hand. Joe, come on. Come on, man.
He's not talking.
Come on, B, help him up. Help him up, B. Come on. Joe, you okay?
Oh, God.
What happened to you? Joe? Joe, are you okay?
No.
What do you mean? Wait, what? No, what do you mean? No. Did you see the hieroglyphs, the rock, the cave? Did you get in?
No.
What? No. Why are you bleeding? What happened? Joe, are you okay? What happened to you? Joe, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. B, what do we? B, Joe, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna go.
B, where you gonna go?
What happened?
Oh, where are you going? B, Joe, grab the tools, Joe, come back. Joe.
All right, dude. Nah. So Joe goes in, is there longer than 20 minutes, and he comes out bleeding. There's blood on his arm, blood on his head. And he says that he didn't find the hieroglyphics or the rock or anything like that. So what happened? My body's like, even though I took like a bathroom break, my body's still just like killing me from sitting for so long. Yeah, he didn't say anything. Like, they were calling him and he didn't even like say anything back. He's like, something happened. And here we go, last video. This is April 28th. This is 14 days, 2 weeks after the last video. And it says we should have never opened the cave. Oh my god, wait. This might not be the end of it still? There might be more after this? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Hi. It's Ted. I don't really know how to start this video. B and I, we you're probably thinking that we're rather irrational or naive or ignorant. That's fair. I don't know if I can successfully convey to you how we feel. But you see, this cave, it represents months of hard work, months of emotions, going from fear to pain, and from frustration to glory. See, B and I, we had to come back. We see it as an unspoken commitment that we had to follow through. Because you can't just abandon a commitment because of the fear of the unknown. This cave is a part of us, and we have to see it through. And there's just so many questions that we don't have answers to. I mean, the wind rumbling, scream. And Joe, what happened to him? We did try and talk to him, don't get me wrong, we did try, but it's like he wasn't even there. B and I had a long discussion on what our next move is, and the only conclusion that we could draw was that we had to come back. We had to conquer this cave in order to get answers. And that's why we're here. So I hope that helps. I think B's almost done setting up the equipment, and yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's scared to go in, but they want their answers.
While we wait for B to get down, looks like he's struggling a bit with the low voltage. But we did bring along a low voltage two-way phone that we thought will help with us in Floyd's tomb. Just being able to contact each other, I think, is a massive help. That we borrowed, we asked permission and we borrowed from the local cave-in rescue group. And I just wanted to, while we wait for B, I just wanted to just say that we did try to talk to Joe. We called him multiple times. B called into his work, and apparently he called in sick about 2 weeks ago, which is just after the caving incident. And we also stopped by his house. The lights were on, but he wasn't there. Carl wasn't there either. I just... Would have been really nice to talk to him before we came back. And that's all. I'll wait for B to get down.
That's true, they did get a better flashlight.
Oh man.
One sec, chat, my nose is bleeding. I think I'm good for now. I think I'm good now. Yeah. I don't know if you saw I like wiped my like face before, and my nose is like hypersensitive because of like allergy season now, so I get nosebleeds quite often. All right. Yeah, we're good. It's not a big deal. It happens all the time during this season.
Okay. Alright, we're back. Okay.
should be the last of the stuff. That's an extra light. And then okay. Everything else is in the bag, as well as the extra telephone. Cool. Okay. All right, B. I'm heading in.
Oh my god, and he's going in alone because B can't come with him.
What is that?
Going through the tight space. After this, he should be in the giant area with the hieroglyphic. Ted, more like dead. Is Ted dead? We're gonna find out.
Formations again. I really want to make sure I get this so that B can see it properly.
Yeah, it's really sad that B can't see this for himself. I mean, probably for the best for him, but...
Oh.
Does he have a weapon with him?
I believe the hieroglyphs were here somewhere along the wall. Those like people.
What is that? Like, you can tell it's people, but what's the other thing?
The cave continues.
Is that like the layers of the cave, maybe? Chat, can we relax? I don't know what the problem is, but whatever's going on is really not that deep.
Actually, maybe I should give B a call quickly and check in.
Good idea, good idea.
Alright. Okay, let me get the phone. Oh, let me get the phone.
Hello? B? Can you hear me? How's everything looking on your side? I'm trying to hurry up here. So, yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, you're coming through loud and clear. Good to hear from you. But yeah, everything's good this side. Just took a bit of a nap. Yeah, but don't worry, take your time. Here if you need me.
Okay, cool. That's awesome, dude. Thanks. All right. Thank you. Thank you for being here. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go explore a new portion of the cave. Wish me luck. All right.
Here we go.
Oh man. It's nice having B on the phone. Okay.
What happened? It sounded like that a rock definitely moved.
Where's the light? Why is it not working? Why is it not working?
Breathe, Ted, breathe.
Where's the light? Why is it not working?
Yeah, come on, you bring multiple lights, come on.
On my head. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Break, damn it. Come on.
Oh, he's using one of the glow sticks? All right, cool.
Light. Light. I need light. There we go.
So he can't. He may have hit his head. His light isn't working, and he can't find the phone.
He's dead.
What is that light? Wait, I'm sorry. when did he throw that glow stick? And something picked it up? I may have been distracted by the chaos in chat if that happened like just recently.
He's dead.
Sounds like he says, "Are these stairs?" You can hear something running.
Pack up everything! Get ready! B, pack up! Get out of here! There's something in here with us! There's something in here with us!
What's that smell? Please, no, no. No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Come on. No, no. B, run! Run, B! Run! Why will not let it work? Come on. Come on. There's so much blood. There's so much blood. B, climb, B. Come on, harness. Wait a minute. Come on. Climb, B, roll down. Climb.
Is that really the end? So in the original, like, I mean, roughly, in the original creepypasta, it ends there. Like, somebody that's read the original creepypasta, is that where it ends, or are we likely to have another video? I want to skip to the end of the creepypasta just so I could see. I think that's it for the videos, but the original story has a proper ending that's really interesting. You'll probably like it when you get to it. All right, then I won't just skip to the end. Oh man. It's definitely very hard to see like exactly what's happening. Obviously, because like his light stops working and he's like stuck in there alone with just like a glow stick or two. I think the presentation though is great. Like as much as I want to complain that I couldn't see much, I still like really enjoyed that because it gave me enough to like know what Ted knew, which was the fact that he could barely see and he knew something was in there with him. Hearing the footsteps, like when he stops moving, when he's like running and then he stops moving, and then you hear the, like you could hear the feet of something hitting against like the stone floor, and it's like coming closer and closer to him. And just the fact that he's freaking out, like he's been relaxed 99% of this series, other than when he's like screaming for something here and there. But hearing his like pure panic is so good and so well done. And then even at the end there, when they're at the rope and you see the rope like getting pulled away slowly, man, that is that was really really well done. All right, we do have quite a few donations and stuff that I want to read through. And then I'll discuss more. Suki, thank you for the 10. Oscar, I think that it's for the videos, but the original story has a proper ending that's really interesting. You'll probably like it when you get to it. And then you said after you read the story, coming back to this, it gets much more interesting and starts making more sense. Definitely come back to this after the reading. Gotcha. And Charm, I'm sorry that I was missing your donations asking if this will be members only or not. I believe this will be members only because I do plan on making a video going over it. So I actually don't know how I'm going to go about this video because I don't want it to be like I mean, we're going on a 3-hour and 40-minute stream right now. I think I might have to do this video differently. I don't know. We'll see. But I definitely want to make a video or something out of this, because this is way too underrated and needs to be seen more for sure. That one sus guy, thank you for becoming a member. Charm, thank you for the 5 again. Mazzy, thank you for becoming a member. Crow, thank you for becoming a member, much appreciated. Levi, thank you for the $2. I think B and Ted are trying to murder Joe. No, they didn't mean to, although they did set him up for failure. Wyatt, thank you for the 2. I love how they don't overwhelm us with jump scares. Yeah, I love a jump scare or two, and I think chat usually does as well. But I also don't mind it. I think the horror is really well done. I think the storytelling was just really well done. Like, you see, in reality, you see almost nothing in this. It's mostly the audio and like a few visuals here and there that you get out of this like 2-hour plus experience, but it's enough that you get a story, and a really good one too. Yeah, I love that I agree, Crow. I love the footsteps in the dark there. Incognito, thank you for becoming a member. And Sarah, thank you for becoming a member. Check out Creep Podcast because they go over it. Creep Podcast is that Me Canyon? Papa Meets podcast with Wendigoon? Because I believe that's what inspired this whole thing. Do you want to sit? Thank you for the 2. Reading the ending when you make the video. I will. When I make the video, I'm gonna read through the whole thing so I could like definitely give a proper understanding to this. Charm, thank you for the 2. Shit, I guess it's time for me to sub to members then. Yeah, honestly, I will make a video out of this, and it'll probably take like a few weeks because this is so much here and I need to read the story and go over everything. There will be another analog horror video coming out somewhat soon though, going over another Vintage 8 thing. It's not the Itch, but it is the swarm, because I was told I need to read the swarm before going over the itch. So Joseph Suo, the most of the donations will probably not be in the video, but I appreciate the 2. Thank you. Comedy Gold, it is likely that eventually we will get a Marble Hornets 3 stream. It's becoming insane how many people are asking for it, and the VODs for Marble Hornets just keep getting more and more views on them, so I feel like eventually I'm still just gonna have to cover it at some point. Again, I don't know when, but we shall see. We shall see. Since my PC is in the shop right now and I can't really push it to limits with games or anything, it's more than likely that we could do something like that somewhat soon. I am going to turn chat back on to everybody since we're kind of wrapping up here today. If everybody else would like to give their thoughts and stuff like that. If you did become a member though, there is a members only stream that you could check out where I played one of probably the most horrifying horror games that I've ever played in my life. To the point where I was like screaming and freaking out. So if you're a member, you have access to that stream now and you could go watch it. And I highly recommend you do. It was a very fun stream. The VOD is up. It's a few hours long. Good stuff on that one. Hello chat, welcome back. Sorry that I had to cut you guys off. Listen, I hate cutting off real chat and like only putting it to members because I feel like I'm putting everybody behind a paywall. That's not on purpose. It's just a few weird people can ruin it, and more than likely the members are not amongst the weird group. So it's just easier to contain everything. But wow. Yeah, I think I have a lot of thoughts that are jumbled up in my head and a lot of things that I want to like sit and think about and write down and go over for the series because this was really, really, really well done. Incredibly well done. And yeah, wow. I gotta go read the creepypasta now. I have to go read that because I'm extremely interested now. And I want to thank you guys for recommending this to me. Someone actually added me in Twitter with this. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Booker. With a 58,000 yen donation for your PC, bro. Thank you, Booker. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Thank you, Booker. You have donated an insane amount today. I appreciate that so much. You have no idea. Thank you. I'm gonna have to get Booker written on my PC because you're basically paying to fix it. Thank you, Booker. Thank you. Seriously, thank you so much. And thank you to that one sus guy for the $1. Is it that one sus guy or that one sus girl? I can't see the full thing. I don't want to get it wrong. It won't show me. Oh no, I froze my chat now. Damn it. Oh, there we go. Now it's back. That one sus guy. Okay, yes. Thank you for the $1. Thank you for the $1, that one sus guy. And Charm, thank you for the 10. Anyways, Marcus, thanks for streams. Your content is some of the only stuff I enjoy to watch on YouTube. Love you and God bless. Upload faster, please. I'm trying, Charm. I'm trying. I keep running into technical issues with my PC, but now I'm running on this one for a little bit, so hopefully we should be good. Like I said, The Swarm will be coming out in a few days. It's a short analog horror, a part of the Vintage 8 universe. So, guys, catch up on your Vintage 8 lore because we're jumping back in. You're going to need to know about the Tangivirus for the Swarm, and then you're going to need to know about the Tangivirus, the Swarm, and Oracle, and the Sinkhole to watch the Itch. So, start catching up on the Vintage 8 videos now. Either watch them on my channel when I went over them, or watch the Vintage 8 videos on Vintage 8's channel. Definitely watch it, because I think Vintage 8's cooking for, like, an insane finale soon. And I have my theories about that, but we'll see. But yeah, guys, seriously, thank you so much for today. This was honestly the biggest stream that we've ever had. I was actually looking, and apparently the peak viewership we've had is 2,700 viewers or around that. So I don't know if we beat it today. We definitely got super high up there. So I'm going to have to look. Either way, this is the stream we averaged the longest amount of viewers ever. Because that's the longest that I've ever averaged that high for sure. So thank you guys so much for all that support. Thank you so much for all the super chats and the memberships. Again, like I said, if you just became a member, you have access to a super long stream that was a lot of fun and one of the scariest games I've ever played. So I highly recommend you go check that out if you're a member now. And yeah, thank you so much for all the support. And I think that's it. I think that's it, guys. This is a crazy long stream. 4 hours almost. This is the longest stream I've done in ages. So long. Let me see. When was the last time I did a stream this long? Three. I may have never done a stream this long ever on YouTube. This may actually be the longest stream. Yep. Greylock was 3 hours and 26 minutes when we rewatched it. Yeah, none of the Monument Mythos go over 3 hours. Yeah, this might be the longest stream. Yep, it's longer than Gemini. Yeah, it's the longest stream on YouTube. Pretty crazy. Oh, wait, FNAF Ruin. That's a good point. Ah, yes, you're right. FNAF Ruin was 4 hours and 40 minutes. God damn, I did not realize that was that long. My bad, I missed that one. Yep, yeah, that's definitely the longest one. Thank you, Crow, for that. When this does become a YouTube video, it'll definitely be a lot shorter. Either I'm gonna cut out sections of each video that I don't think are necessary, or we'll have to do some other sort of way of doing it. We'll see. I gotta sit down and think. I gotta read the creepypasta and stuff. Gotta see how much I yap in it, but we'll see. Either way, thank you guys so much for coming to the stream today. I need to eat dinner because my stomach is screaming at me right now. But thank you guys so much for coming through today. I appreciate all the love and support. You guys were amazing. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.